And we're back. We got a full cast today. Makes a noise for that.
Yeah. About time.
I want to start off with something just because I didn't write it down in my notes, and I'm afraid that I'll forget it for my nerd week.
Okay.
Start off on a racist tip.
Thanks.
Say what?
So to speak. When I think of Asian people, there's a number of things that come to mind in a positive sense. Right, like I told you, I like the dressers, the well-dressed ones, like that. That's one of my
Crazy Rich Asians. You like
their commitment to things, right? Like the monks, and you know what I mean, that sort of thing, and determination, and meditation, and these sorts of things, and educated and diligent is another word I would use to describe. There's a number of things that come to mind.
Martial arts. You didn't say martial arts. Yes.
Fantastic. Now, one thing that doesn't come to mind is that they're great at cracking on people, right? I had one of the best jokes cracked on a friend of mine this week by an Asian person, and I will not soon forget it. Vietnamese gentleman, that's important. I'm in a group chat with him and some other people. A guy named DJ, he's come up on the show a few times. And DJ said something about him. This is my Bao. I've talked about Bao here before, a buddy of mine. Talked about Bao, and he was talking about Bao, and Bao said something and equated it to him being Asian. He was like, it's because I'm Asian, like something like that.
Yeah.
And DJ posted like a GIF or GIF or whatever you call them of some sort of
peanut butter,
some sort of Vietnamese cartoon type character, the rice hat, the whole bit, right? Very stereotypical to a cartoony level, right? Bao's response: last thing your grandfather saw.
Bro.
Nice.
It was absolutely fantastic. Took my breath away.
I would have probably laughed out loud in the doctor's office over that. That was good.
It was fantastic. So, because Chris, you've been gone for so long, we want to give you the. Actually, I think you were here first technically, but we want to give you the kind of courtesy to catch us up.
You've been gone for like a month.
It has been a month since.
What is new?
Well, my work's just been brutal outside of traveling. I did travel last week. Went to all the hot spots.
Of where?
I went to I was on 6 airplanes last week.
Jesus.
I flew from Baltimore because I am not going to the district until some things aren't
I'm not going to
fully militarized. What's happening is
some say now's the time.
Yeah, I'm not.
Dude, it's clean. They picked up all the trash.
Right. I am not using Dulles or Reagan until
they're named
not even
Trump
Dulles?
International Airport.
And Airport of America for the other.
Yeah, for the other.
So I'm flying out of BWI, which means
dirty place.
Filthy. It's got
a lot of crime.
You know, I almost put up a post this week. I decided not to because I just don't want to hear other people's opinions really on it. But I wanted to put up a post just to clear the air about things and say, I hate your favorite politician. And I hate the politician you hate the most.
So you're both with me and against.
Yes.
bad people, both sides.
Anyway.
I'm just going to say this. I fucking hate a carpeted airport. I despise it. It's gross if you think about
Carpeted anything is gross.
Yes, but when there's X amount of thousand people a day tromping on it, there's no way it's clean.
No.
And it's also...
What's tromping? Is that like a new dance the kids are doing?
It's like Trump, but not.
That Trump dance is
pro-
hard.
Exactly.
It's a
That's
protest
tromping
song.
right there.
That's just to keep the...
that should be tromping.
Yes.
That's to keep
Right
the
there.
blood moving in his fingers. That was secretly what that is. That's what the
Dude,
Trump
let's all
dance
just start
came from.
tromping.
And also in the BWI airport, they have a store that sells. And during election time, they had. I wonder what they did with all those Biden shirts. They had a bunch of Biden and Trump, stuff, and now it's all like Trump shirts, and it's a little old black lady selling it. So. So I flew from BWI to Atlanta to Des Moines, Iowa.
All these
Make
fun
some
places.
noise for Des Moines.
Only time anybody's ever
made noise for Des Moines.
for Des Moines.
I can imagine some concert somewhere.
Can you?
Yellow Wolf rolling into town.
Maybe.
Make some noise for Des Moines.
Make some noise from where the fuck are we at, Billy?
Yeah, they're like, we want to leave.
Yeah, you can follow my tour bus to the next city.
Yeah.
Omaha, Nebraska. No, I'm kidding. So, so I flew into Des Moines. I had a meeting, like probably one of the big 3 meetings I have a year.
Too big of a sip, too
hell
damn
was
hot.
that?
Oh.
Too big of a sip, too damn hot.
See, I thought Bobby was drinking
coffee?
I saw him.
Flinch.
No, I
And
saw
jump.
a bunch of
Oh, I did.
oranges in the garbage. So I thought we were getting started.
I was
early.
debating whether or not to spit or not, so to speak.
Okay.
It was rough.
Hey,
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know.
that's a so to speak sandwich.
Bars. Bars. So I had my meeting. It went well. My boss was with me. He lives in Des Moines.
Oh, ugh.
So then on Wednesday morning, he and I flew to Minneapolis and then to, drum roll please, Fargo, North Dakota.
Didn't wait for the drum roll.
No.
I didn't get it. I will say I went to the biggest mall in Fargo, and it's worse than
I'll give you one for that.
It's worse than the mall in Frederick.
Is it like a Target?
I mean, the mall in Frederick is a
did have
big
a
old
Target.
rock shop.
Yeah, does it have a rock
It
shop?
didn't have a ride. I
a really good
didn't
card
see a rock
shop.
Yeah, it was in that place in its life cycle where it hadn't quite given into the rock shop and the card shop, because I was looking for a place I was looking for the rock shop, but I was looking for like a vintage card shop, toy shop, something, because they're popping up everywhere.
Was it like Marley Station Mall?
I don't even know what that
Oh,
means.
does
I
that
remember.
still things in there right now?
I think-
Last time I was
I think
there was years
technically-
ago and it was like half empty.
I think it's like 98% empty.
Okay.
Where's the Marley Spoon Mall?
Marley Station's down in Anne Arundel County. It's
Just
Man, I
like
don't
Southeast Glenburnie.
yeah, that garden style
Yeah.
apartment
Oh, that. How the fuck would I know? They know though. So.
I know. Yeah.
complex
We're in
across
a-
the
we're in
street.
an area.
Cool. Maybe we should go to lunch there one day.
We can. There's a great hot dog spot.
They have hot dogs.
It's outside the mall.
they have
Oh,
hot
okay.
dogs.
I was gonna say the hot dog place is keeping the whole mall open.
It's like Ann's, right?
That garden style apartment complex across the street from it. I knew a guy in there who was a super cool guy. By a gentleman by the name of Murder.
Spelled out fully.
No, and
an A on the end.
and one day
It's murder.
I heard him in a club environment tell somebody else that they were going to leave this bitch in a mop bucket, and I believed him.
Yeah, there's a really good foot-long hot dog place there.
All right, so this mall in Fargo.
Do they have a hot dog spot too?
I didn't pay attention, but I will start sending you photos on my travels.
I would appreciate that.
Actually, I owe someone a video of the Bath and Body Works in the Fargo Mall.
Did you really?
Every time I see one, I say it's the fancy candle
Oh, you
store.
do it on your own. I thought he wanted to see
No,
it. Like,
well,
I heard you're in the biggest mall in North Dakota. How's their Bed Bath and Beyond or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, I actually was wearing my Meta glasses, and I took the video of that, and I haven't thought about it since then. But
How many hookers did you record on it?
none. This
That
time.
you know of.
That I know of. Sometimes I just put it on the passive mode, like record anything interesting.
Hard to spot him in the daylight.
Yeah.
That's AI.
In Fargo. Hotels were pretty good. You know, I'm platinum with Marriott now. So that means they upgrade me. So like I have suites all the time, and you know, a little bit nicer hotels. So I'm looking at my hotel.
slut sockets or whatever.
No slutty sockets. So the hotel I'm staying at, it's the Delta in Fargo, North Dakota.
Okay.
There's a T intersection, but the hotel sits diagonally, and I am dead center there, so I'm looking right at the intersection. So I'm done with my day. I had meetings on Wednesday and then a big meeting Thursday. But one of those 2 days, I'm looking out my window, talking to Kelly on the phone after work, and I see a man in a wheelchair on the sidewalk. Not a big deal.
You're supposed to walk there.
So let's be clear. You're telling me that people in wheelchairs should be on the pavement and not the sidewalk?
If the bikes are supposed to be there, then you know.
Hey, listen, the streets ain't for everybody, and I'm thinking it's a dude in a wheelchair, especially when I finished. He had on a high vis shirt, sitting there in blue jeans, and it was
As if the chair wasn't enough.
he was pushing himself. He was going backwards, pushing himself down the sidewalk backwards. It was one of the wildest things I've ever.
With
actually
his feet?
seen. Yep.
Yeah.
So I guess he is walking.
Yeah, it's more of a thigh issue.
Yeah.
Maybe he can walk, but this is the best way he figured out how to exercise his leg.
Took it up at that Walmart.
Hey, there you go.
Well, it's also weird that he's wearing blue jeans. Not the easiest thing in the world to get on if you have to be in a wheelchair. You would think like
sweats.
If I ever see him again, I'll make sure to let him know
Actually,
he could be wearing some athleisure.
Just scold him.
Just open the window.
Oh my goodness!
Is this just another in a long list of bad choices?
Yeah, tisk, sir.
Hotel windows don't open, right? So you can't jump out.
Right? No, they don't open anymore.
I thought they would in like the suite that gets upgraded.
No, they don't. No,
No, that sucks.
no.
At the super platinum level.
I don't know what level. There's two more levels above platinum.
I thought you were maxed out, so you got something to aim for still.
No, it's like I don't know. This must be like residence somewhere because I mean, there's no way to possibly get. I think it's like I don't know how many nights I'm out now, but like I think it's 100 nights. In it 1 year, you get the status above.
I feel like you're in a hotel 100 nights a year.
No, not. Well, see, I was gone. Just because I'm not here doesn't mean I'm not at home. I'm just swamped, right? So, I traveled last week, which was the only time this month.
Yep.
Well, last month, I guess. It's the first today. But I'm gone 3 weeks this month, back to back to back.
Damn.
The last 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks and that week that leads into.
That's like 20 days in a hotel already.
Yeah, only 80 more, and you're up to the super.
I don't know.
platinum.
Shit. Maybe I should just fucking go for it, guys. What do you say?
Do it.
Good.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Shoot the
Aim
stars.
high. Aim high.
Keep rolling until they tell me now. Just like, boss, I'm just not even going to go home because all I'm going to do is wash clothes, and I can do that in the hotel.
And you got to go
I'm
back
just going
out
to fly to the next spot.
Yeah.
I've actually done that before on stuff. So then I flew from Fargo to Minneapolis, and then Minneapolis to BWI.
Wow.
Yep.
So like,
Welcome back.
My abusive relationship with Delta Airlines continued. Actually, everything was fine. And 15-minute
Any
ground
on
stop.
flight travel videos? Like on plane travel videos? No. Okay.
No.
Like movies, I guess.
No. I just watch The Expanse. I got to download it on my tablet, and it's easy because these planes are so inconsistent. If I can't depend on it to
Right. They
have,
don't always have entertainment. And,
right, and then
What were you saying?
sometimes
I
it
feel like
doesn't
I
even
cut you off.
fucking work.
I was just saying, like, I think this is just a normal level of your work now. I don't think it's like a seasonal thing. Like,
this is
work
just-
being
this
just
is
fucked
your
up
life.
busy. It's
This
just
is gonna
like,
be it. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm working so many different angles right now. Like, I'm managing my accounts and traveling to those, and then I'm also growing the business by getting new customers is it's not a new part of my job, but a new focus of my job. So I'm
so you're just trying to get actively get even more work than you already have.
I have that conversation quite often with my boss.
I believe it.
Is it one of those things when you get a certain amount of number, then they'll give you additional staff?
Oh, you mean an increase in headcount?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm sure.
I mean, that's
I'm
how,
sure they'll do
That's
that.
how. Like, I used to think my bosses were lying to me at work too, but we have actually gotten more. Like, they're like, we need help. We're fucking swamped. He's like, you don't have enough numbers to get another person. You need to get more numbers. I'm like, but I'm already overwhelmed. But we actually did get more scripts, and then we did get an additional person. So we're back to just overwhelmed, and instead of incredibly overwhelmed.
When I started mopping, I was mopping an average of 7 to 10 floors a day.
Yeah.
And now I'm mopping an average of 17 floors a day.
So did you add any staff?
So that I was actually going to ask, like, if you guys picked up a new contract, right? I mean,
Well, that's not true.
What's that?
did they add more headcount?
They
Entry-level moppers?
added that other vehicle.
Yeah, that brought us down from 20.
Right.
Yeah. So I wish it worked like that, but it doesn't make a lot of sense because there's people managing, a quarter of the business I manage, and there's 2 people managing it because it's just a heavy workload to get that. So I don't know, man. It is what it is.
So would you say the workload exceeds expectations?
Just enough.
Just a different type of load.
It's a different type of load for sure. So I'll be gone. Let's see, I'm going to Chicago. But that's actually just
Gone to November?
and give a kiss to my mother. I know Bobby loves that. So I'm going to Chicago, but it's just right now I haven't booked anything else. It's just for a 1-day meeting, so it'll probably be up one day and back the other.
Are you waiting till the National Guard goes into Chicago before you go to that meeting?
So I'm going to be honest with you. If that happens, I am not going to go to Chicago. That'll be a Zoom meeting then.
So what you're saying is, if Trump gets what he wants,
I get to stay home.
you're going to become more available
For nerd
podcasts.
rage.
I don't really think that's going to be
Now,
the case.
now I have mixed feelings. Oh yeah,
we're all tromping.
we are tromping. Look at these guys tromping, man. You guys
Y'all are
getting good at
fucking
it.
idiots. Oh, Jesus Christ. Y'all are dumb.
Silver lining, bro. Silver lining.
And I've missed it. And then I'm going to Alberta, Canada again.
Okay.
Oh, lots of dinosaur bones are there. Phil would be very jealous.
Well, I mean,
I don't know why I know that.
I was
but
up there.
It's a fact.
I was up there in February, and I've told those stories about the snow on the ground and then just driving on it, and
Yeah, that's normal.
just I know it's not for me, not in
that's
that
true.
capacity, right?
International travels, man.
Yeah. So I'm going up there. I have a couple meetings up there. I'm friends with a guy that manages the territory, so we'll be together all week. It'll be a good time at least. And then the week after that, I'm going down to Georgia. If I have a distributor, I go to Georgia twice a year. If you haven't noticed, fall and spring.
I had noticed.
They do a training. They do a training class down there that I teach. That's.
I know you go down there fairly frequently. And I know it's also a Delta hub, so you're often in that airport.
Yes. Well, I'm getting out of the airport.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
in the
yeah.
car and driving an hour. But now, last time I was there, someone said, "You know what? You should be a stand-up comedian." After I did my
Presentation.
please buy my. This is why my product is the best product.
And they just
Was it the
laughed
guy
at
in
you.
the wheelchair.
So see, that was in Fargo,
They do run together.
and
Your life is so hectic, it's making us dizzy.
I should put together a map of all the places I've been the past 2 years.
Actually, if you just made an app,
We could follow you.
We could follow
Yes.
Pinkerton.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then we could request
Can't tell you
things
that.
like videos of bath and bed body
It works.
Bath and Body Works.
And but
Yeah,
in
that
order to
one.
get clearance into your app, you have to send a homemade pornographic video to you so that they're nasty.
Oh, the validation piece.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a solo. What if it was just dudes with solo videos? all day?
for some, that's the option.
Yeah, what am I going to do?
Probably get drunk and tell me about
you-
Lord of the Rings.
You can wait till you go to Thailand.
No, to show you if I'm nasty.
Wait till you go to Thailand.
Listen, there's-
you can send videos.
you go.
Yeah,
What am I supposed to do between now and
Now-
January?
sir, we're going to give you what we call the fast track option based on current events. You're allowed to immediately.
And think
go.
about the backlog, so to speak, that you'll have.
Yeah.
God, how is the? Never mind.
No, okay. So let's see here. Had a lot of diorama orders come in the past.
No shit.
Oh, what, the
months.
random?
Yeah, just out of the blue.
Your like DTOF.
Well, so like the mythic stuff,
Right.
Like I had,
But whether it
Two
be
orders of that.
even the castle or the space stuff, or
yeah, and then I had some of the space stuff, some of the complex stuff, a lot of floors,
Gotcha.
and the office little.
Would you ever
box
go
set.
back to commission pieces, like straight up commission pieces? Like
I have really thought about it, but
Then you can go all out and do
I mean,
artwork.
I'm a one man show at the moment,
Right.
Which means I'm painting and packing, and
on top of your work, your
And so
actual workload.
that-
right
it's
now.
all it's all pointing back
So-
to the old school crash box.
So basically, last weekend I finished the work and put base coat down. And yesterday, I painted all day.
You had to show Farrell some of those. I've talked to him about some of those
Oh, okay.
ones that you used to
Oh,
do
what you
back
mean.
in the
Okay.
day, and
When
I
you
was
did
like,
one
like,
of
like,
conventions and
the
stuff?
ones for the convention,
like the elevator one that you had,
cube-
with,
the cube
it was
tower?
like the unfinished office space and all that shit.
Yeah, okay.
See, all I'm hearing is that
That attic that you did for Daredevil or something. There was like an attic.
Oh, the Daredevil, like his loft.
yeah, that was
yeah.
fucking great.
so I'm hearing that one man show that it is now more exclusive.
Well,
So the price
Goes up.
there's a conversation I have to have with Kelly, who has good days and bad days right now. She got an MRI.
You're like, I know times are rough, but I gotta lay you off.
Like, listen, we're both supposed to get 40% of this. I'm gonna put you on 20 for a while because I've been busting my ass. The funny thing about it is,
Here's your severance package.
I have to look at the website to see how the fuck I make some of this. Like I remember
so
how to
long?
do it, but I'm
Oh,
like, all right,
right,
how do
right,
I
right.
finish this?
Right.
Like I don't remember, but I mean, I just think about like during COVID when Mason was working for us, and I mean, we were doing we were doing $2,000 a week.
Yeah,
it was
like a
crazy.
factory over
It was
there.
crazy.
It was an operation.
You could 3D print the numbers onto the parts, and then you could get kids to do a paint by number. A little,
Cheaper version.
Yeah.
like maybe there's like a local preschool that's just.
He hit you
We
with-
need things for the kids
Listen,
to do.
it's all gray. Almost everything
Well, then
is
everything
just
will just have a
gray.
1 on it.
Oh, okay. There you go. But yeah, that, I've enjoyed doing that. I've been actually listening to some audiobook stuff and just kind of zoning out.
Nice.
The problem with audiobooks for me lately has been like, I can't focus on it. Like, it's like 10 minutes later, I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck they just said. Which obviously you can rewind it. It's like going to a play and zone it out or something. Could you imagine?
I mean, it's this equivalent of actually reading a book and stuff audiobook where you like keep flipping pages and you read all the words, but you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
What's this about?
But if I'm doing something tactile, like building a diorama or gluing shit together or figuring out why this fucking can of spray glue is jammed up and fuck it, I'm just going to use these purple glue sticks to put this paper on here, and it worked out.
Listening to you talk, it reminds me how I feel at the moment, which I feel a lot like Flash in the Snyder Cut when he's like running back and he has to like keep up with the actual literal time. Like, I feel like time is like 10 feet ahead of me, and it's moving too fast for me to keep up with it at the moment. And it all relates back to, so I had just caught up before I left for the beach, went away for a week, right back under it, but I think this week I can catch up, I'm hoping. But
Not doing too much. That's the problem.
In JCC was 3 weeks ago now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
I had a great time. The money wasn't the same. But I just cards on the table. I normally do between $2,000 and $3,000 course of a couple days, and I did like 15.
$1,000?
Yeah,
Yeah.
$15,000. No, of action figures out of the back of my car. No, it's $1,500. So, but I as I was, beating myself up on why this isn't what it needs to be, my churn is different. I don't buy like I used to.
Right.
So I'm running out of inventory. Right. I don't have.
Well, I wouldn't say
high
you're
dollar
running out of
item.
inventory. I would say you're just buying more of what you want and less of what you
Well,
don't.
I understand that, but that creates, you see, Bobby, that creates an inventory deficit for things for me to decide if I want to keep or not.
I know,
Whereas
but perhaps
I'm
that
more
was the wrong.
focused.
Perhaps that was the wrong.
How many fans toys?
So
Elsa's fans.
I had 2 on my table and I sold neither of them.
Really?
Actually.
Which two?
It's one of the Aerobots and Huffer.
You should have had that motor mash. That motor mash is going for like 800 right now.
Wow, that one of those.
And
I
fans
don't
toys
even
we
remember.
trust.
Yeah, it's
800. Jeez.
It might be 4.
Yeah, but
Numbers.
still, I mean, hundreds is still
Yeah.
a lot.
Did you say it might be half?
Yeah, well, numbers are sort of arbitrary to me. So the
Yes.
figure I think cost 150 when it came out,
And it's
so
like a lot more now.
It's significantly
It's
more.
400% more than
Well,
if
because
it's
like
600.
the set is complete, right? That helps the value go up.
Correct.
And they're going to do a box set. There's no way they won't. at
Or
some
they'll
point.
re-release.
Or it'll be cartoon colors or
Well, I mean, that's why you
dipshit
gotta-
haircut figure.
Well, they
or
sell
whatever.
one is high.
Didn't
I
mean to
think
look at you. Innocent.
I think they re-released the cars.
But it was a good time. I roomed with Matt Hurd.
Oh, no shit.
It was a fucking riot.
I
dude.
bet.
And he loves listening to my wrestling stories. So, because he likes wrestling, watches wrestling, not as much as I do, but
It suits him. I like that.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, so speaking of
but his
wrestling,
girl watches it, which is cool.
That doesn't suit her, and I somehow like that too.
Good for him.
Which wrestling thing? Let me guess. The guy getting knocked out.
yeah,
Oh yeah, what a
Oh yeah,
fuck-
we talked about it last week.
yeah, fucking idiots all the way around. I mean, that would be like me showing up to Joey's job and you not telling me that this is pharmacy, not groceries, and me trying to put beans on the shelf where your oxys go or whatever. I mean, the kid shows up. How old is he? I don't know. He
mid-20s.
was okay. I didn't even know if he was 18. I mean, he looks like he could be anywhere from 16 to 30, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 25. Okay.
25 to 30.
So, whatever happens out. And the crazy thing about it is the entire day is essentially recorded, right? The entire event. So, you're backstage with wrestlers. You have a swagger about you. People are just going to assume you're a worker.
Yep.
Right? That you're smart. That you're smartened up is what you call it, right? And the dude hits him in the head with an open beer can, which doesn't. whatever.
Right.
Yeah. And then apparently another guy tells him he needs to get his receipt, which means during a match.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Hey,
get your real hit.
I'm gonna potato your eye during this match, which means I'm gonna hit you flat with my knuckles. It's gonna leave a mark.
I had heard that the receipt it's still in the bounds of nobody would really notice. So it's not like normally like a full on hit, but it's enough of a real hit that somebody's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, and here's how it goes. You know, I'm pretending to punch you, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not making a fit. Look at, if you ever paid their hands are, it's almost like a Lego man, right? So it gives you some, like, you know, when I punch you, it gives you that cushion of my hand collapsing. And, you know, the best punchers in the world make it look real. And oftentimes people say that's because that shit was real. You know, Terry Funk had a great fucking punch, but he was hitting people more often than not. But there's people in that situation where, you know, you and I are having a match, Farrell, and you know, I'm punching you and I lean in too hard and I bust your eyebrow open, right? I know next time we wrestle, you're probably gonna bust my eyebrow open, or you're gonna fucking you know give me a pretty stiff kick to the gut, or you're gonna be in the corner and I'm gonna come in a lot harder than I normally do. That's just how it goes. It's, you know,
it's fair.
Yeah, it's fair. But two things. One, that kid wasn't throwing work punches.
No,
he just
and he didn't
beating the guy while he was unconscious.
I mean, that's not a receipt. That's
assault.
That's assault or
battery.
And I don't. I had a license that was technically a boxing license because I had a wrestling license, but it wasn't. I wasn't registered like that. I had always heard that if you were like a licensed fighter, a boxer or a fighter, and you did something like that, then it was considered felony assault because your hands were like registered weapons.
Hands,
you're trained.
Well, I'm serious. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've had a couple people tell me that over the years. Right? So just a little backstory here. The Usos right now, the two brothers that are kind of on top of WWE with their brother Roman Reigns, or their cousin Roman Reigns. Their dad is Rikishi, the guy that used to come out and do
ask people.
I believe that was the spirit communicator in Lion King.
That's Rafiki.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, tomato. He owns
Both
that.
have notable asses, though.
He owns that.
What is less red?
That you know of.
I don't know. We've seen Rikishi's ass. Actually saw Rikishi fall off the top of a cage into the back of a dump truck full of hay one time when I live at a pay-per-view I went to in Nashville. That's my big Rikishi memory. He owns this promotion where this was happening. WWE developed a feeder system earlier this year called WWEID, where they're like, hey, Farrell, we love you. We love your gimmick, but you're not quite ready. But we're going to put our stamp on you so everybody knows that they can't just sign you away, and we're going to pay you probably like $2,500 a month or something, which to an indie wrestler is a life-changing amount of money.
Right.
So part of that was
just like the farm system.
Exactly. It's AAA babes, but AA baseball, same concept. Because you know, there's a ton of people who wrestle. There's a ton of people who wrestle who, you know, came from the ground up, right? Learned how to wrestle in a barn like I did, and, you know, went on to have a decent career.
What about that guy who says, like, this is for all the juggalos and the juggalettes? Have you seen him?
I believe that's Shaggy Two Dope.
Oh, yeah.
This shit.
Superhuman?
Yeah. Is he in the biz? Is he in the biz?
No, he's just doing stunts.
He's not WWEID?
Not yet. Although I have heard it's possible. I'm surprised that some of these indie promotions haven't brought him in and just had him do that in the ring or something. Yeah. But going back to all this, it never should have happened. Rikishi lost his check from his ID mark for his promotion, and I think one of the guy was on that program, and I think they let him go from it. So. It had a lot of repercussions outside. The guy who told him he should get a receipt and didn't give him any context as to what that means.
He lost it?
I think he's the one who got let go from the program.
Makes sense.
Good. Fuck that guy.
It's been, there was an incredible AEW show that weekend that just basically got ignored in the media because of this stupid shit. It just leaves
that guy's unhinged.
He is.
That's like no other way to describe it. That's
And the video that you sent was pretty interesting.
yeah, right. It gives you more
background.
insight that his soup is messy.
Well, I mean, how many times has this kid been concussed? Is that? I mean,
No,
That and he's got a lot of chip on his shoulder. Lots
yeah,
of
that one was more about the chip on his
Oh, okay.
shoulder. Like his dad is punking him
all the time,
all the time.
and he's the illegitimate child.
Yeah, like saying like I got 2 Japanese kids and I got 2 black kids. And I put money aside for the Japanese kids to go to college, and I put money aside for bail for my 2 black kids.
Oh my God.
Rampage said that.
Just watch that video. It's
It's
pretty
crazy.
interesting.
Wow.
And he's straight up being like they're on a podcast talking, and Rampage is like, they said something like, well, when did you know something, like, when did you know what you wanted to do? And like Rampage was like, yeah, not be gay. Like,
To his
he's
face.
like to his face, like just straight up punking him to his face all the time.
Yeah, that's-
And then somebody hits him with, like, now it kind of
And then
makes
you
sense.
also train
then you
him
got-
how
you
to
got-
be
you
a
got chats.
killer, essentially.
You
Well,
got-
I think it helps explain that walk down the street.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm tired of people fucking with me. Tired
exactly.
of
So
people
like
fucking-
everything is somebody fucking with him, and nothing could ever be an honest mistake of I thought you were working,
Right.
You know, because
Yeah, I mean, like I said, and I don't want to turn this over the coals too much because we did discuss it last week. But my thing to me is all about that apology. It all comes out of that apology and you accepting that apology. After that, to me, the argument's over.
yeah, and not talking about like what's right or wrong, but just like trying to go
Understand
into,
the behavior.
Like, how could you be
Yeah, I
so
get it.
unhinged? And I'm like, wow, like now it's starting to build up to this whole story. This could get shit on all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that does suck. And it sucks that no one took the time. And the thing was, like, you know, with the cameras around, they weren't going to say, hey, let me explain to you the wrestling business in front of a fucking live audience.
Right.
Because then that guy would have gotten blackballed.
Right.
Although, I mean, look, nothing's really a fucking secret anymore. And that's the crazy thing is, like, how do you really think that Kane is the devil's brother and he's coming with when they have the Inferno matches that they're really in hell? I mean,
He's not.
Yeah.
sorry, man. Santa Claus all over again for you.
Wait
Don't
a
bring
minute.
Chris into
What?
this. Don't bring Chris into this.
So, I think, fingers crossed, everybody, Mason got a new job.
Oh, where?
Government job.
No shit. Welcome to the DMV.
Almost. Post office.
But I'm just saying.
In Mount Airy.
All right.
How awesome is that? So his buddy got on, but one of his Target buddies that he's become just his friend, he got on to the Westminster, and Mason had applied for Westminster, and they had asked for your what is it when you're 18 you have to register with?
Selective service.
Yeah, his selective service number. Well, of course, he started filling it out on like whatever the Friday was of 4th of July, and he couldn't get anybody, and it timed out. Well, he was able to apply again. He had to go get fingerprinted.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're in the system now.
Yeah.
I mean, for
But the
government
crazy
jobs,
thing
you gotta
about
do
it,
anyway.
the crazy thing about it, he has never talked to anyone. No one has ever seen him.
What type of job is it going to?
So it's
Sorting?
it's a route job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the way he explained it to me, because this is what his buddy does. You know, we're all mail carriers, and Joey's scheduled to want to take off Wednesday. Well, that's the route. Or Farrell calls in sick, or Bobby gets fired.
Almost like an alternate.
That's
Yeah,
my
he's
job as a
fulfilling.
pharmacist. Is what I do.
Well,
Yeah.
and at some point, though,
Just cover.
you can have a route, and then
Well, good
you
for
work
him,
that
man.
route.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping
Dude,
it works out.
My mom,
Yeah,
my
that's-
mom got into the fucking postal service homeless and retired from headquarters making $100 and some thousand a year.
Was she
pension and everything, right?
a female carrier?
She started out sorting.
Female carrier.
I think he said it's like $21 an hour. Is what they pay.
I'm
So
just saying, also for context, she started out like I think at that time it was the original.
she was a female sorter then.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey,
Oh.
what do you call it when you go to get a snack and you've got cheese but no crackers?
Poor?
It means you're crack-a-lacking. It's not funny, y'all. Okay.
You should go back to Des Moines.
You think I heard that joke?
No, I thought it was good.
Crack-a-lacking.
I'm a sucker for them.
who
sits around and think of this shit?
No one told me it'd be like this after kids.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a guy on TikTok who the whole bit's called "It's Not Funny," and he just sits there and just deadpan tells these jokes, and then just says "It's not funny" and tells another one. Okay, we had to say goodbye to Butters.
Man,
That
R.I.P.
That was
that unit.
That was tough, man. He kind of lost control of his bladder and was starting to fall over some. He was 10 years old, right?
It didn't lead the healthiest.
He didn't. No,
but he lived for the moment.
He did.
Enjoyed it while
Yep.
Our neighbor is works for animal control, so she brought the cocktail over, and Mason got to hold him
from home. Wow.
Yeah, while he went away. So
shit sucks.
it was, it's probably like the first real grief my kids have ever dealt with. Because here's the deal, even for me, like Butters, I saw that dumb shit every fucking day.
Yeah.
And I hated that cat. Like, I loved him, but I hated what he did. Like, pissed everywhere. He just drove me nuts.
Yeah.
But like,
fucking sucks.
Uncle so-and-so dies, okay, well,
you saw him 30 times since you were born.
Or even if I'd seen him 100 times or whatever, well, he had stage 4 cancer, and, you didn't see him every day, right? It was in some part of your life so it's just,
pets are a nuclear family, man.
even
you live with them, like
even like if I know, like,
hey, I would trade in a mirror if we could get Butters back.
Jesus.
That nuclear.
Hold on, that reminds me of a story because I forgot to put this in my notes. So last weekend, I'm bebopping through the basement, trying to, I'm spray painting, letting that dry, going and
Tromping?
I'm tromping through the basement, and
is that the name of the?
Oh yeah,
Tromping through the basement.
trying to
just
find.
tromping.
So I have a picture here. I'm going to go out the sliding glass door, and this fucking smiling ass Rottweiler is on my back porch.
I bet you he's ready to give more affection than my dog. As to a complete stranger.
So
I can tell by his face. He's here for a pet.
I know my my neighbors have dogs, so I go upstairs, like, show Kelly. There's like, is this neighbor's dog? She's like, let me call and ask. Or
the collar says Uzi Clip for his name.
So, she says, no, that's not her dog, but she will post wherever you post for these kind of things. So, and I've never seen this dog before. This is just some random ass, super friendly dog. So I go to,
no collar?
No collar. I come back upstairs, and we have our patio. You can come in through our bedroom hallway or the living room. So Kelly's sitting in the floor in the bedroom hallway with the screen door, and this dog is just going crazy that somebody's there to see, just wagging her tail, has her tongue out.
So do you have a new dog?
Imagine what that would be like.
Hold on. So I sent Mason the pictures.
Tell me more about how happy the dog was.
I said, random dog on my back porch was not on my bingo card today. He says, it's Butters. He grabbed the first body he can. And I'm like, oh, fuck. What if? So I end up getting this dog, I get a bowl and put some water in it and drinks every bit of it. And she's just lovely dog, just adorable, knows, very well commanded, like sit, roll over.
Oh, no,
speak.
no. So it's trained.
This is somebody's fucking dog. And you can tell there was a collar on her recently,
sure.
like me wearing a hat if I had hair. So, I mean, it had been hours, like 6-7 hours. And I will say the good thing of it got Kelly up doing something because she wanted to sit out there with his dog and make sure it was okay. And, we went, Mason got home from work and sent him to the store just to get some, get like a little bag of dog food because we don't know. And we had brought her in the back part of our basement just because it was hot and she was panting. So we blocked it off and the kids sat back there, and I went to get dog food, and literally as soon as they got home, the neighbor called and said, hey, it's the people on the corner's dog. The dad took her out and forgot she was outside or some stupid shit.
Damn.
So maybe it was Butters, maybe it wasn't. But that was just an interesting, weird thing that happened. It kind of gave us a little...
You're going to hold on to the dog food?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, we gave it to them, actually.
It's exception.
You should have held on to it, and then when the dog came back over, it could have been like little visits.
Let me ask you guys a question. Let's say you're in the Atlanta airport and you go in the bathroom.
I feel like I've been there.
And you see somebody that you know from a prior life that you still communicate with.
Okay.
Do you immediately go up and speak to them, or do you wait till they're
Inside
done?
the bathroom?
Like they're in line to use the bathroom. Do you go up to them and say something, or you just like wait till they come out of the bathroom and catch them?
I mean, how close are you to this person?
Me and you. Oh, like relationship wise?
Yeah, relationship wise.
You're still you were tight at one point.
Yeah,
now
I mean,
you're just kind of keeping in touch.
Yeah, that's
here
it.
and
Like
there.
we were peers.
You
at
like
work.
a Facebook status. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I might not say anything.
Okay.
I would avoid
damn.
them. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
I saw my buddy
but-
Gary from my old job in the Atlanta airport bathroom, and I walked up to him and I said,
Is that people in the urinal back there? Is that in the bathroom?
"Oh shit, I didn't notice that."
I can see that from here.
That's his hand. That's his hand.
Oh, I thought
How foul is that? But I took a picture of the bathroom. Turns out we were on the same fucking flight to Des Moines.
No way.
We couldn't work out sitting next to each other, but it's random as hell. He does live in Atlanta, so
Did-
it's not that random.
Did
But
you ask him how it felt to have his brother Robert D stolen from him at birth?
I never noticed that, dude. That's crazy. He normally has a beard, so
if you want to take photos in the bathroom, you should probably use your meta glasses,
I didn't have them on.
because then nobody would know you were taking photos.
except that you're holding your glasses and pointing them at yourself.
Then you just
Look in the mirror.
yeah, look in the mirror.
So,
Which is super
Strange.
weird. Can you imagine walking in the bathroom and two dudes just holding each other's shoulder, looking into the mirror?
I would just U-turn.
You're not going to be like tight dick player.
No, I wouldn't say a word. I would just be like, "Oh, I got the wrong room."
They don't have any holes in this one.
I got the right room.
So I believe last time I was on, I mentioned that I thought I lost my computer. Yeah, it's gone. My hard drive
Fried.
won't read. Well, so we pulled the hard drive out and put it in this little, basically an external reader.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Damn.
Kelly put a SSD from just an old something else in it real quick, and it immediately powered up. So I went and bought a new SSD for it, and I just don't have any of my shit.
Try a data collection.
I haven't done anything else with it. Actually, Derek B told me let him take a look at it because he apparently does stuff like that for work. I don't know.
I sometimes get lost in some Instagram videos of people recovering stuff like that, and like, you know, the you said it's an SSD though.
Yeah.
And the old hard drives, you can put them in the freezer and random shit like that to make them work again.
And you can look at. I mean, it got hot, right?
Oh,
Yeah, and you know, like the fans, their internal fans. There's no way to clean it, and they were bad, like dusty.
Yeah, if it's
so-
overheated. Yeah.
I don't know, but you know, like I had I guess a good and bad habit. One, I didn't have anything on the cloud, which is fucking stupid at this point, right? I did buy an external hard drive, so I'm gonna put all my design stuff on there. But like pretty much anything I designed for the laser, I had emailed to myself. That's just how I did it to get it over to the other computer. It was just the easiest way to do it. So I had. Thank God
of all that.
this Google service must be huge because all the shit I was able to pull a lot of that out.
Good.
A lot of my anything I've designed 3D is in a cloud-based program. That like I lost all my Photoshop file, anything with layer work, like all the Realm logos ever were on there. Well, I mean I can take a I have PNGs of most of it, and I can work from that because. I've sent those to tons of people. So that was the last of my sad news. But guys, I'm just going to be honest with you. It's been a shitty year for me.
I bet.
Everything we've had happen.
I bet.
And
Work has been crazy.
Work has been crazy.
Family's health.
Yeah.
Butters. Computer.
Oh, and my big laser's not working, and I can't figure out why. All this has happened back to back to back. I pissed somebody in the universe off, or somebody bought a tortured DLC that's rolling out slowly. I don't know. I have watched a couple things.
Okay.
I've been watching Alien Earth.
How is it?
I've really enjoyed it to this last episode, and it was just boring. It's just a lot of exposition and talking. And
Always.
have you watched it at all? So they figured out a way to shoehorn children in it without having children in it, Bobby. So just high level. There's this group of people who were all kids that were terminally ill, and they transferred their brains into new bodies. Yep. So they're in adult bodies and they're 12, 13 years old.
I hate this already.
Yep. I figured you would. I thought of you as I was watching it. I've also watched the first 2 episodes of Peacemaker.
Okay, I'm meaning.
Holy shit.
Good?
Oh, it's wild. I mean,
I've been meaning to watch.
I should have rewatched the first season because they were going through the recap, and I'm like, I don't remember any of this shit.
Hopefully this week I'll have time.
Yeah. Mason and I were talking about music the other day. It was yesterday, actually. He was saying that he had listened to The Chronic, and he had listened to it was NWA's last album. I said, oh, E. Phil Zaggin, that one.
Yep.
We got to talking about NWA, and he doesn't like Eazy-E at all. He just hates his delivery. And
oh, wow. I love that high-pitched voice.
Which out of context, it's very odd. But,
I'm attracted to that, though. I like Freeway's voice. I like Beastie Boys. Like I like the unique.
You don't like Billy Corgan, though?
No. I think that has more to do with his melodies.
So we sat down and watched Straight Outta Compton because he had never seen it, and I hadn't seen it in years. They had a movie that's
it's
about
good.
the story.
I remember it being good.
Yeah, it is good. I don't know how accurate it is, but the only place that had it streaming was Tubi. You guys familiar with Tubi?
I know of it. I keep hearing it.
So it's free.
I have 3B.
Oh wow. Okay. Flex. Is that Tubi with no ads? Because Tubi has ads, and they're just randomly placed, like a horrible time slot. It's like they didn't pick these slots. You know how YouTube does if you don't pick it right.
Just slot it in whenever.
So, and I don't. Doesn't matter what the commercials are, but sometimes there would be 1 30-second commercial, and sometimes there would be 2 minutes of commercials, and sometimes it would be 30 seconds. And I was trying to figure out, like, why are they putting these here? But I'll have to say, all things considered, it's nice to be able to get up and get a snack or go piss or whatever. Not miss anything.
It's a commercial break.
That's it. So, yeah. So I took off tomorrow also. So
nice.
Snuck in a little 4-day weekend.
Good for you.
I'll be right back to it. So that's really it for me. Whew. Sorry.
No. I mean, you've been gone for 4 weeks or whatever it's been. All right. So then, reverse. You got your. Well, you didn't get coffee.
Back of the line, pal.
Asian privilege. Go ahead, Joe.
Asian privilege. Love it.
Hey, it's our year.
It's chomping. There you go.
No, it kind of looks like you're getting.
This is official.
I know,
NR.
I didn't make the dance. I'm just hitting it.
We should look at my cankles.
Huge.
Fuck. I did watch Peacemaker. I just decided to watch it.
The first season?
Yeah, finished it in 2 days. Like,
it's a pretty. It's only like 8 episodes.
Yeah, it's fun. I enjoyed it. I like the story. I like the characters. That's quite good.
What was it called?
Peacemaker.
Oh, you did watch?
Yeah, season
no
one.
shit.
Yeah.
I thought you might like it.
I didn't even realize I knew season 2 was coming out. I didn't realize it was coming out now.
It seemed like the type of goofy superhero fun that you would enjoy on a surface level.
Yes. I did. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for giving us review for it.
I mean, this is exactly what it is.
So I will tell you, if you might have even talked about it here, they retcon the ending with the Snyder League to be these new people.
Yep.
And I will say, I have yet to see Superman, and there was a couple. There's a couple like, oh, do you mean that thing that happened in Metropolis over the summer? Those kind of things that I mean, it's pretty easy to read because we always say that. Like, can you watch this if you've not seen all these?
Right.
And it kind of just explains it away. Like, you can go find out if you want,
right.
It's not important to the story. In season 2.
Oh, season okay.
Yeah,
because season 1 is pretty self-contained. They reference other stuff, but you don't need to know about it.
Yeah, and you get some of those new characters right off the rip in Peacemaker, so and little cameo bits, but it's fun.
Yeah,
I'll let you know how season 2 goes.
Yeah, I'll watch it when it finishes in 2 months or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it.
It's nice. I love to hear that. I feel like it's been a while since I've heard it.
I mean, it's like I have things on my list of things to watch that I do get to eventually. I mean to get to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, good timing.
Well, I didn't realize we were going to be all positive with shit.
I'm cat-eyed, bro. Chill the fuck out.
You just wait.
I have a fair amount to bring. Negative.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
Oh yeah. I was trying to like scoot those notes aside because today we have 4 people here in this Labor Day.
Yeah, and we're gonna cook out afterwards.
Yes. So I was like,
good vibes.
I'm gonna watch Bobby cook out.
Actually, I might be watching Laura cook out. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Finished Resident Alien season 3. Season 4 is only available at some bullshit or other that I don't have. So
okay,
I'm going
3B.
Maybe it's freebie. Yeah, so I either pirate it or I like it a lot. I'm gonna actually just buy it or rent it.
I think it's on.
I think it's
Peacock.
you.
Huh?
I think it's you.
It's me?
Yeah.
What's me?
You're the he's the resident alien.
Here 100%.
Yeah.
And this table? Yeah.
No. Like the mentality behind it.
What?
Like you are so anti people, and you need to be fed the little things to bring you back in, right? Like
That's the
like,
one with-
oh, like this world sucks.
the
And
one
you're
with
like,
Alan
but like, I like
Tudyk in
petting
it, right?
dogs and like,
Yeah.
like little bits that bring. We're bringing you back. We're bringing you back.
But yeah, I want to, because season 4 is the last season, and I want to know what happens. So I'll figure I'll watch it sometime this week somehow.
It's probably on.
It's on Paramount. Oh,
Peacock.
Peacock. Yeah, but it's also you can I think rent it or buy it on Amazon.
Well, if you need Peacock, let me know. I can.
Oh,
probably give you-
awesome, cool.
Get you that.
You know a guy?
Yeah, I think I might actually pay for 2 Peacock subscriptions if I'm being honest.
Well,
2 cups.
I never remembered it. It's like $3 a month, and I never remember to cancel it.
that's how they get you.
I know.
With a double fucking thing.
This is an audio platform.
I'm trying to curate
What you're getting ready? What your thoughts are?
and what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Oh, I watched Elevation, the movie.
Okay.
As a who's that guy? Who's Falcon? I forgot his name.
Anthony Mackie.
That guy. Yes, he's
That Evan hated
Yes.
irrationally.
Yes. I don't need Anthony Mack in my shelf.
I heard his parents have a real good marriage.
Yep.
It's
I don't think he got
a
that.
sci-fi action movie, right? And a fun romp. I enjoyed. It queues itself up for a sequel that has not been announced and will be a completely different movie. So the movie is creatures burrow up from bottom of the earth, from underground.
Trimmers.
Kind of like that, except they're
Is
like,
Michael Gross there? Reba McEntire?
I don't actually know most of these people in this movie, except for Falcon.
No, I'm kidding, dude. I'm just naming people
I like
that were in
Tremors.
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 great movie.
How many Tremors were there?
Well, there's
There was
really
at
only,
least 3,
There's
right?
only really one though.
Let's stay on this one.
1 and 2 were good.
Yeah,
Is Kevin Bacon in one of them?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
he's in
I
the
remember
first
that.
one.
But they just kill everybody. They just start killing humans. Like within 3 days, like 95% of the population is dead, except for people who are
Pretty efficient.
yes, because they don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't stop. They just kill people, and that's all they
you
do.
love efficiency, too.
Right? It only takes 3 days to kill 95% of the population. Apparently,
And then they get to slack off when they're done.
apparently they just roam around.
Joey.
Right?
Okay, but how do you not get eaten? What's the
By
vibe?
being above 8,000 feet altitude.
Jesus Christ, where the fuck is that at?
Denver.
Okay.
And places with mountains. So like you started with this little
the mountains.
I thought Denver was just a mile high.
that's over 8,000 feet, right?
5,280 feet.
Oh,
They're measuring from further down in the earth than where.
well, the city also is like not at the peak of the mountain per se.
Oh, okay.
So like you started with this little colony or settlement of people, and you can see that they're like a kind of a mountain top. You can see a white ring made of white rocks around. It's like, don't go under this line because this is below 8,000, and they'll immediately die, trying to kill you. Things will come out of the woods and trying to kill you, and then you can you see them with binoculars. You can see like other mountain peaks with other settlements, but like no one can like actually like go to each other because they
don't
worry
have
about getting
airplanes
murdered,
anymore.
huh?
They don't have airplanes anymore.
Or they well not where they are.
That's kind of cool, though.
So yeah, it's an interesting premise. And then like of course this fucking Anthony Mackie guy finds a reason he needs to go to.
Well, the Falcon suit, does that help the
If
fly?
he had it, it would very much help.
Crossover.
But he does not have it here.
So he wants to go down under
Down under 8,000 feet to.
Australia.
That's the lowest altitude.
Oh, I don't think anyone survived in Australia. Is there anything over 8,000 feet in Australia?
It's the down under, Joey. So no,
No.
that were
That's where
the
it
first to
started.
go.
Wait, so what is he? Does he really want a blooming onion? Is that?
oh
or a
God,
Foster's?
can we make some noise for them and the cheese fries?
The
Because they got
Foster's.
that shit down pat.
I love those things.
Who doesn't want a 40,000 calorie onion?
It is a credit to their people.
I mean, to be fair, the higher calorie something is, usually the more palatable it is. And we're genetically engineered genetically
Modified.
they're supposed to be that way, right? Because the high calories is
Engineered's fine.
More, if we believe, I'm not saying it's aliens.
No.
but if aliens made people, then they'll be genetically
The
engineered.
game designer.
Yes. So I think his son has some fucking respiratory problem, and he has to go to like the nearby hospital to get more fucking medicine or some shit. But by the way, if the apocalypse fucking happened, just fucking say goodbye to anyone who,
suck to have asthma and have to
anything. No,
I was actually just thinking that respiratory 8,000 feet.
Yeah.
it's gonna
yes,
suck.
he has
It's a
issues.
challenge.
But like, if a post-apocalypse happen and you survive and you'd like to survive, just say goodbye to people who need any kind of like maintenance drug. Anything with inhalers, anything with injections, insulins, all
I don't
that,
keep the genetically weak around me.
Like 28.
They're just
I'm just kidding.
Cue the fucking.
No, I have a diabetic. That's a close friend.
the conviction you said that with. I believed you.
Kind of like 28 years later.
Yeah. I mean,
Like the mom.
yeah. All that shit, people will just die.
Sorry, bitch.
Yeah, and very shortly thereafter, there'll be nobody with allergies, fucking, or is it asthma or diabetes in this world.
Well, diabetes you can get later.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to get that many calories and sweets in the post-apocalypse to give yourself diabetes.
What if all you have
I
was
like,
like sugar
mentioning
cane?
the sweets.
Challenge accepted. I'm going to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
all sugar?
My buddy who has diabetes said to me last night, he's like, you know what? He talks like this. And I said, what? And he said, I really don't want to lose my feet. I said, dude, me neither.
Bro, but some people don't not want to lose their feet.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they don't-
I feel bad for this dude. He's young. He's in great shape. He has one of those like monitors on him and the whole bit. Like I feel bad for him because I know it keeps him up at night. But
Yeah.
I told Biggie one day that I wanted to be there when we had a Viking funeral for his foot.
Yeah, but I have worked with patients where like you need to change your lifestyle. You're gonna lose your feet, and then they lose their feet because they don't change their lifestyle. I'm just like, nothing I can do about that for you.
it may not be that they don't want to lose their feet.
Well, you
they just
told him-
want their lifestyle slightly more.
You told him to lose weight.
like I want
They lost weight.
like if I was at a buffet, right? I might want the hamburger, but if the pizza's there, I might want that slightly more. So I'll have the pizza.
Yeah, but these people don't even notice the pizza and hamburger because of the chocolate fountain.
Oh, they put the pizza in the chocolate fountain and then eat it.
Anyway,
And these creatures are immune to modern firearms. They're heavily armored. And that's why they fucking can kill all these people.
Oh, so no armor piercing rounds?
They try. It doesn't work. Nothing works. Wow. They're super fucking tough creatures. At the end, of course they find a way to kill them with magnetic bullets, I think, and they explode somehow, I think. But the very last bit that was I felt like they threw in just to have a sequel is that when the thing blew up, you find out on the inside they're machines. Because they seem completely organic, but like when they blew up, there are machines on the inside, and then like the credits roll with like meteor shower type deals. Like, oh, it's aliens, and these are like the robots. But so like it sets itself up for a sequel that's going to be a completely different movie than the first, which I find to be interesting. Because it's going to have nothing to do. Well, they don't know why they kept people alive above 8,000 feet.
Well,
instead of just killing everybody.
The transmitters didn't go any higher than that.
Maybe something like that. But like I would be interested in watching a second one for Funsies movie.
I like
Sounds
the
good.
idea of a sequel being completely different.
Yes.
Where like the first movie is just to get you to a state in the world where now
I was just thinking through that and like actually promote the second movie.
Yeah, like
Like, hey, if you want more about it, watch this too.
I mean, it's classic as Alien and Aliens too. They're like, or Alien and Aliens. They're very different movies.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, do any of you get coupons in the mail?
Yeah.
I assume you do.
once in a blue moon.
Oh, you don't,
Yeah, I get
you
them
don't get junk
regularly.
mail?
We get junk mail.
You
They're
don't
just
get-
usually not coupons.
Well, no, we get the value pack or whatever.
Yeah, so
Fish
the
over.
McDonald's, you get McDonald's,
There's
Burger
coupon.
King,
Yeah,
Bonefish Grill.
we used to always
How
we used
do
to
you
always
do that?
use the hell of them Arby's coupons.
Yes, I don't know how Bobby doesn't get.
Yeah, they got the meat.
Get the fucking.
One amount there, he's hiring.
The question is,
The meats.
would you ever use them nowadays? Because
So-
I was like, I got a buy one get one free meal at Bonefish. I'm like,
What,
that's a nice restaurant.
use a
I'll go.
coupon?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Feels weird to me. I was thinking about it, and I was like, am I really gonna bring this piece of paper, go to a restaurant, and give this piece of paper to my waiter when I get a check.
That's why they do it.
I know, but
that's
it
why
just feels weird to me.
Like a peasant? Or I mean, like, what?
I was about to say,
I
Joey's
put down-
finally gotten to Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah.
I put down sheepish. It's like no, it's because it's not that it's because I can afford the full price of a meal.
I'm getting
right?
you that Gucci belt for Christmas. Start the transformation into my favorites.
and then I'll just wear tank top shorts and then a Gucci belt above.
That's
it.
hard.
But it'll all match.
That's hard.
Hey, Gucci flip flops too, bro.
You'll have Gang
Gucci
Gang
flip-flop.
La, whatever his name is, with like a Gucci print on his medal.
But I know it just feels weird because
Trying to think.
I don't know.
Sometimes it has like a code that works online for pizza
Yes,
or
that
stuff.
doesn't
We-
feel
we
weird
do
to me.
that.
It's just cutting out a coupon or taking the piece of paper
Well,
and then giving
it's
it to
just
the
any-
waiter. That's weird to me.
Well, it is, and
And it didn't
is-
used to be.
right, and it's always like this guy. I don't want this guy to be pissed because the majority of people would probably just tip on the bill still.
Yeah,
right?
I would.
and not tip on. I think about that. Like, man, this whatever. I'll add another meal was $20, and that I'll give
how
an
I would
extra
tell you. That's how I
$2,
would
right? I mean, just
I would 100%.
I would tip
I don't think it's
anyway.
weird. I think it's a cultural thing.
I use coupons all the time.
I mean, look, if they put them out there,
I mean, I know they're meant to be used, but I don't know. But that's why I brought it up because I don't know why.
Well, let me
felt
ask
weird
you
to me
this.
when I thought it through.
Was
to
the
the
meal-
end.
hang on.
To me, it's no different than Netflix offers some special. They're like, sign up now, get 1 month free or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a promotional
or
thing to get you
ordering
in,
food on an app with a coupon
just to get you
on
in the
it.
door.
Yeah.
well,
Just to get you in
that's the thing. Well, was the meal good enough for you and Krista to just go back and pay full price sometime soon?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Then
That worked.
Then the coupon value pack worked.
I go and get a frozen pizza because it comes with a free liter of Coke Zero
Yes.
on an embarrassingly regular occasion. I do this.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Did you get the Bang Bang Shrimp?
I have not gone yet.
Oh, okay. You guys,
Bang Bang Shrimp.
are you going to get the Bang Bang Shrimp
Of course,
You have to.
It's like going to Outback and not getting blooming onion.
or the cheese fries?
I don't get the cheese fries.
Oh, you're
I get
retarded.
That's two of us. I'm not gonna have a blooming onion and a cheese fries and then fucking entree
Dude, the cheese fries, man. Let me tell you something.
Hold on, hold on. You're gonna have a bloomin' onion.
and then entree.
You and another person are gonna split a 40,000 calorie
Oh, yeah.
onion, and then you're worried about not getting another appetizer before.
It'll be
your
just
meal?
too much.
Oh,
Now
that's too
here's
much?
what you do. You just order you have your blooming onion, you order your steak, and for your side you get fries with cheese and bacon on them.
I can match for it, but it's the space issue. Like I hate wasting food, so I'm not the guy who would eat some fucking blooming onion and leave the rest. I eat all of it, even the soggy bits in the bottom.
You know what I do? I would take the steak home.
Let me tell you something.
I'm here for the maps, baby.
Or you,
I went
you
to- I
just
went
get
to-
the steak to go, and it's like, hey, I'm just going to eat appetizers.
I went to Outback just this past week. I don't think I'll ever go to Outback again for anything other than the cheese fries.
Really?
Outback to me is now an appetizer restaurant.
Yeah, there are restaurants like that that appetize better than food. Like
Which
nothing wrong with the
Outback
steak, but you can get make steak at home.
Huh?
Which Outback did you go to around here?
Frederick, yeah. I've been there 1,000 times.
I went to the one in Laurel.
Uh-huh.
Maybe a year and a half ago, and the steak was inedible.
Really?
Inedible.
It,
That
was
sounds
so,
spooky to
it
me.
was so over seasoned, salty.
Okay. That
I've had them like that at some of the chain steakhouses.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one. It might have been an Outback.
Yeah, but the cheese fries were still delightful.
So
you
that's
can't
the
fuck
thing.
it up. It's only one thing. You fry it, you put cheese on it.
Sure, but I've had cheese fries from a number of different
yeah.
places and
Yeah.
nothing.
Would you call
Comes
yourself a cheese fry connoisseur?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
But I would say I know enough. I know enough where I know who the goat is.
You know your way around.
You've had enough.
I know
cheese
who the
You
goat
had
is.
goat cheese
about-
on?
How old am I now? So about 20 years ago, 18 years ago. What was the fucking restaurant? TGI Fridays used to have a
I used to love that.
cheese and barbecue sauce fry that was fucking amazing.
Yeah, there's something
The
about that.
drizzle of barbecue sauce, and it's just the right.
It's that
flavor mix.
ranch. It's that Outback ranch that goes with it. It's the whole ensemble. And ranch that's the white man's nectar.
We're going to talk a good bit about restaurants later, aren't
Okay.
we?
I like the Caesar salad, but it's like
It's a good.
so
it's
they
a
have
good Caesar
they have good everything else but the steak.
Yeah, and I had a fried chicken sandwich. It was trash. It's trash.
But all their sides are good.
yeah.
So we can agree on that, and that you can use coupons there.
Yeah. Then coupons.
I think that's just gotten used to the digital age where like coupons are applied electronically. Even at grocery stores, you don't clip out fucking coupons. I remember when I was younger that my
Scan the
parents.
QR code.
So you can probably
them out.
scan. You can probably scan a coupon now at Outback. Outback had everything's done on your table with the little.
Oh,
See,
now
I love
they've
that.
upgraded. I haven't been there. Yeah, me too. I haven't been there. So yeah, that makes sense because like you have the savings card, members card now at your grocery store.
To the Australian people,
fucking,
job well done.
I don't think it's them.
Don't take this away from me, Joey.
You never thank my
Don't.
people for General Tso's chicken.
No, I do. I have. Remember, I'm the one that tried to argue that it is your people still responsible for it.
That's true.
And the fortune cookie. It's delightful.
Pause it for a second.
Okay. This is like, should we talk about this? All right, go ahead. We're back.
So remember, I told you at one of my jobs that you would hate it there because you hate mouth noises.
Yes.
Because more than that, because next to my station, a diagonal from me,
About mouth
there
breathing.
is a mentally handicapped individual who works for us, who is a runner, and he makes a lot of mouth.
You don't have shopping carts at your place.
We do have bedside delivery.
So
This is within the hospital. Is that?
It's a
what this
hospital.
Is?
He runs bags
I'm just
of
kidding,
drugs.
every listener. I'm just kidding. Before you get upset and
Or
start
is he?
What do you
telling me
mean by-
about
He
your
doesn't
nephew.
keep genetically inferior people around him. He said.
What do you,
Or some shit.
when you
That's what he
say
said.
mentally handicapped, what do you mean?
I doubt
Down
Joey
syndrome?
knows that.
No, not Down syndrome.
Cerebral palsy.
No.
I'm throwing some out there.
I'm maybe it's Down syndrome, but he doesn't look like a Down syndrome individual. They have a very specific look,
How's that?
like this. And the listeners just have to imagine.
Like,
But he's definitely like you can
tell something's
you
off.
can tell something's off, but just by looking at him because physically he's not
Okay.
normal.
All right.
And then
All jokes-
behaviorally he's
all
not
jokes
normal.
aside.
okay.
But he's
Just wanna make sure I
so
know what we're talking
he's not like he can't live on his own.
Okay.
Obviously, he has a handler who comes in sometimes. His parents call in for him sometimes. But he's high functioning enough to follow instructions and do a lot
And contribute.
and contribute. Yeah,
Shout out to him.
Yeah, my company does hire like a lot of those individuals
Okay.
for these kinds of tasks. So it was kind of sad, and because there's no good way out of this. So what happens is we have got this new girl working for us. She just started. She's very good at her job and very friendly
And not mentally disabled.
and not mentally disabled.
Okay. I feel like I know where this is going.
Yeah, she's very pretty girl.
My favorite.
How pretty is she?
No, but that's good. Very pretty girl. The kind you don't take home to mother.
No, so she's gonna go home. She would. I think she's nice. I think you would take her home to your mom.
I'm just kidding.
She,
Hope nobody ever figures out who we really are. Holy shit!
I'm saying nice things.
I'm already
I'm
burnt,
saying
so it
nice
doesn't
things.
matter.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
burnt.
I'm kidding.
I'm saying nice things about her. I don't
matter.
It's just a flip on the Rick James record.
So he asked her if she wants to do something, and she was like, "Oh, wait, what do you need? You mean you grab this bag or whatever?" No, he said,
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
He's like, you fell right for it.
I can only imagine. I would have fucking fell out.
What if once he just got nervous about it, he just said, "These nuts," and like ran away?
I love that. That would be hard.
He was smiling and all that, and he was like, "No, want something later? Do you want to go on a date with me?" And I saw her freeze up, and I'm just like, "Fuck." Because I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm
somewhere-
not looking in my peripheral vision. I'm seeing and hearing this happen.
And then
There's
all of a
no
sudden,
way you couldn't hear it, right?
and then all of a sudden you hear blum 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 blum.
This girl's like first week, and she's like, "Oh, I'm very busy.
Oh, I have a
I
boyfriend.
have
have a
to."
boyfriend.
And then I have to check with my parents to see if I can, go out and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, are you married?" And then she was like, "No, I do have a boyfriend though." And then his face
Just melted.
it was hard. I mean, he was hard. I think it's
Wears pants on straight or crooked.
crooked. They always crooked.
All right, so I have a thought.
Like he has like this bottle, like thick glasses and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
And like
yeah.
I felt his heartbreak.
It sucks.
And I felt bad for the girl because like she is in a fucking awkward situation, and then like he went to the back room, and I didn't see him for the rest of the day.
Hey, you missed 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's true.
Wayne Gretzky said
In
that.
my mind, I was like, good on him for taking that shot, but God damn, man, life did not deal him a fair deck of cards.
Maybe the movie Ladies Man was on Tubi the night before, and he was thinking about that, the opportunities.
I think about it so she has probably had to reject many a man or boy in the past.
Yes,
Men,
I'm sure.
Men,
Have been rejected by this bitch.
many.
So what's weird is that she doesn't have a nice way to say no.
In this situation, there's no way to say no. Nice way to say no. That guy was going to be messed up regardless. He was actively
regardless of how he takes it.
Yeah.
Just a nice way to say
No, thank you.
no, thank you. Not interested.
I don't know if that's fair because she was caught off guard.
So,
I don't think she
and
was
maybe this is
ready for that question. I don't think any of us in the store was ready for that question to be asked by this guy, which we've never heard anything like. I've worked with this guy for almost 10 years. He's never expressed anything in this nature.
So she was the one.
She was the fucking one. And we've had attractive girls work there. He's I wasn't sure if he was interested in relationships at all. And so I was just what does this prescription say?
But we talk about how bring back toxic masculinity and everything like that.
Jaina does, yeah.
Specifically.
We have talked about things, and then you've brought up that Jaina says bring back toxic masculinity. So it is weird. Dudes aren't asking the way that we are used to asking anymore. And then I feel like women aren't used to fielding the question as much anymore. So now they don't know how to say no, which is
there's
but I think there's an element of surprise there. You kind of caught off guard, to give an answer like that.
Yeah, and it's a tough spot to be in, and that is so the burden of men is to have to put themselves in that jeopardizing position, that vulnerable position, and the burden of women is to sometimes have to make a person feel worse about themselves.
yeah.
It's just
that's just the way it is.
This individual is just not a regular person who can deal with these things regularly, obviously.
Right, but I mean,
it sucks.
The game's a game.
There was no good way that situation would end.
Yeah,
right, 100%.
It's what sometimes,
But I got respect for him for giving it a shot.
Maybe
and he asked very nicely.
Maybe he flew to Fargo and just pushed himself backwards in a wheelchair down the sidewalk because streets aren't for everybody.
You should have gone to the bathroom and straightened his pants out though for him.
Hives in here, buddy. It's gonna be all right.
I love that.
What's that in your
that one?
But yeah, so that was my extremely awkward story. And
it sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks all around.
It sucks for everybody. I wish I wasn't there to hear it.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have heard it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Is your life better now that you've known this happened?
No, it's slightly more interesting.
Significantly better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat twice as many hot dogs now.
Last significant note I don't know if we should talk about here or not is an old acquaintance of mine.
Well, at least go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Killed themselves.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was waiting. I want to see what he was going to say.
You said, "Okay, good."
No, I'm saying, okay, good. I didn't say the joke I had.
I'm just pointing out
the universe grabbed your tongue.
It did.
I felt it.
I was waiting to see if you were going to say it.
But it didn't grab his tongue 3 seconds later for him to say, "Okay, good."
Just clip that part. Me saying no question inside, and Bobby say, "Okay, good." Just isolate that part.
For the listeners, much like our mentally handicapped friend, I just had to say this every now and then because people do get bent out of shape sometimes listening to this. I don't take really much of anything seriously ever.
Yeah,
it's very rare. It's very rare. The health of my friends and family and 4% of my job. And that's about it. All right, continue. Just my disclaimer.
But yeah, I have thoughts and stuff. I'm not sure if I want to talk about it here. Or
when's the last time that you interacted?
Interacted?
It wasn't Adam, was it?
No.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys.
I think
I'm only on here once a month now.
I don't mean that.
I don't know if he saves this for me.
look, I'm the only one drinking alcohol right now.
I'm bringing the fucking best stories for Bobby today.
I'm only. Sometimes I don't mean that at all. I don't mean that at all. It just was. I had to do it.
It's
What's in that coffee?
Nothing.
so it's too hot. It was too spicy.
No, I think I'm sleepy tired. You guys ever get sleepy tired? No,
Like
You
a
guys
baby?
ever?
Like a
all
baby?
the time.
Yeah, like when you're like get so sleepy and
You get loopy?
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. I think
know
I'm
that
in
feeling.
that stage right now.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah, directly, not for a while, but it's a mutual friend of a good friend, and I was more affected. It was one of those things where I wouldn't care at all because normally I don't, and I'm not sure if I care about him killing himself or just it's just making me think about things, like. Might as well. Fuck it. I brought it up already. So my thoughts, my immediate thoughts. I was called at work. Because, someone called me. My mutual friend called me. I'm like, oh, this person knows.
This is a weird call to
that
receive.
someone to call me is an emergency,
Right.
or breaking.
I should answer.
And so I went to answer, and that's the news I got. And then I was like, I thought about his family because I have family and kids. I'm like, fuck. And then I was like, was it a surprise? Because like he did not seem that type, and they were like, yeah. I mean, he was always the kind of guy who was like, you can dig yourself out of any hole if you work hard enough, kind of guy. But
Except
my
one hole in particular.
yeah, you can't dig yourself.
You keep doing it. It's your fault.
I told you I'm bringing the best.
You keep putting the ball on the tee, and then you want me to be mature about it, and that's disrespectful to me.
It helps me out for.
I thought the same thing, but I kept it in.
Yeah, he keeps it in, and I bring it up so I don't have to say it.
Okay, sorry.
So you're my lightning rod.
Active storm today.
and then, but I was also. This is the bad part.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
Okay.
I was a bit jealous. I'm like, he's done, and he did it. He was brave enough to do it, right? Because most people don't think of it that way. That's how I think of it. As you
I don't necessarily not think of it that way sometimes. Like sometimes
people always say it's a cowardly way out. Or
I don't think that necessarily. I think
that's the
sometimes
general consensus.
Yeah, I think sometimes it is, and I think sometimes it's always and never, right? I think that sometimes it's the most brave thing to do.
Yeah. And
Do you think that it's generally the consensus because they believe it, though? Or do you think it's something people tell themselves?
I don't know. Well, the thing is, a lot of people don't want to die, unlike me and you.
It's true.
Right.
True.
We have to see it from people who want to live's
Yeah.
point of view. So, like, for them, and understandably for the family, you're mad for the family because they just fucked over the family.
You just want it a little bit less.
What? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the jealousy got me. I'm like, oh shit, like that's how I feel, huh? And then my coworker was, because they know I never take calls. They were like, "Is everyone all right?" And I was like, old Quentin killed themselves. They died. And they're like, "Oh, do you need to take off work?" I'm like, "No, why?" They're like, "Don't you need to like grieve or whatever?" I'm like, my answer was, "No, that's his choice. He did what he wanted. Like I'm good."
So that's where you and I are different, because I would have taken that bereavement leave right to the bar and been like, thanks a lot, buddy. Like,
I also don't
One
get
last gift. One last gift.
I don't get paid if I
amongst
don't work.
friends.
So that's the difference. If I got paid, maybe. I mean, like the morning I found out my grandmother died, I found out at work, and I worked the rest of the fucking day. And this is the grandma that raised me. I cried inconsolably afterwards. Yeah. But I held
it in all the way through work?
for all fucking 9 hours because work is work.
Joey game face the whole time, and then like clock out, get in the car.
I in the car, my
Full circle about me respecting things of Asian people and their ability to commit.
I
was fucked up in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's been the 1 year anniversary of my father-in-law's demise was like, well, I think it was on the 20th. So it was just a while back. And, you know, my wife's brother, love him to death. I love him like a brother. I knew him before I knew her. And, you know, he's been reflecting on Facebook about it. Like, you know, this is a man that told me to never quit. and he quit, right? Like you know, and that's why honestly he's like, that's why I'm going. He's wrestling 2 last matches and as a retirement tour this year. He's done one of them already and survived, thank God. But that's why he's like, I want to put a cap on this and be done the way I want to be done because I'm not a quitter. I'm like, I don't know. There's so many different ways to look at it. Like, was there a note or anything, or is it just?
Not really.
Because if you don't know what these people are thinking, you have no idea what struggles.
Yeah,
people.
but I mean,
none of us know.
I kind of know. Like,
You said put a cap on this, and you don't want me to talk about it.
I don't know all of your gangster rap lingo, Robert.
It's Bobby Tired.
Hey, no cap. There you go. Do I get a honk for that? Get a honk for that?
you have to be able to laugh about stuff.
That's how I get through.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, and that I want to say, just for the sake of the listeners been around, that Adam joke was just specifically for the joke. I clearly don't mean that, but in to tie it back into my sort of my nature surrounding all of this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, I can get serious if we want to get serious. I can get serious, but one time, I think it was Robert D. asked Adam and I which one is Batman and which one is Robin, and I think Adam said I'm Batman, and I said, well, I'm not Robin, and he said, no, you're not. You're the Joker.
Yep. Makes perfect sense. Even now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, that's enough of my stories for today. Go ahead, Farrell.
Farrell, what dead relatives of yours can I get at?
Wow.
Audio platform.
I don't know how am I supposed to answer that?
I'm just kidding.
He's thinking about it.
I'm just kidding. Are you going to go to the funeral?
I don't think I'm ever going to any funerals unless specifically requested of me.
Okay.
I'm not that guy.
I was just asking.
Even yours, Bobby.
Yeah.
I will grieve in my own way, but like unless somebody asks me to go,
That'd be my luck. Motherfuckers still not showing up when they're supposed to show up when I fucking die.
put it on paper. It's like I want Joey to be at my funeral, and
I'll
be there.
like, look, I want my kids to have this. I want my kids, and it'd be great if Joe attended my funeral down at the PS.
I mean, if somebody wants me there, I was like, because I've.
No, I was just curious. I was just curious if you're like, because I know as an acquaintance and seen, you know, and there's a bit of this act that you sort of admire, and I just wondered if you were going to go, and I just wondered, just curiosity.
I mean, closure is different for different people.
Yeah, grief is a different way, and also like I don't know. I view a lot of normal things to be weird.
Can't tell people how to grieve.
Yeah, it's just a lot of things people do aren't normal to me. So the whole burial thing is completely abnormal to me to begin with.
Right.
Unless it's not in a casket.
Yeah, and it's not like that. So like the classic embalming funeral, and also like I understand a little bit more, but I still don't agree with.
You put the body in the ground, it become the ground.
God damn it, Bobby! I swear to God, dude.
I didn't know Bao was here.
It's Bruce Lee.
It's Bruce Lee. Barrel.
You put the body in the box.
It become the box.
How am I supposed to follow that up?
Put the body under the tree, it become the tree.
That's what I'm about.
I know.
Yeah.
I like that too.
But like the cremation, I don't understand. You're wasting good juices. Oh, that's a bad way to put it. I didn't mean it like that.
I know what you mean.
You know what I meant, though.
and another one of your philosophies that I wasn't initially with, but I have become a believer in.
Thank you.
All right, so now that I'm 3.5 beers in,
And you're the one 3.5 beers, and Bobby's the one fucking saying all kinds of fucked up shit.
Yeah, but I'm a 3/4 of a cup of coffee and sleepy tired.
yeah, but I have restraint. All right, so my notes are a little bit weird. I don't know what order to go in here. So.
It seems to be that sort of episode.
Today, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just start with this one. So I went to the casino the other day.
Perfectly normal and usual.
Yeah.
Perfectly
Nothing
normal.
weird about that.
Except for I went at a time that I don't normally go.
What time was that?
So Saturday night,
Oh,
That's a normal time, isn't it?
7 p.m. I fucking hate that time.
Okay.
well now,
Right.
Did you go
Filled
because
with
you were
people
almost
and antics
someone
and-
else that wanted to go, or you?
That's
it
why
was
you
a
would wanna
personal
go.
challenge to.
No. So I had
Or do you need to get your car note? Or what was
no,
the-
I had a significant amount of free play that was expiring,
Oh.
and then I also
And which one is this at
Live?
the mall? Okay.
yeah. So it was $250 in free play.
Okay.
And it was expiring that night at midnight.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you
fair
gotta
enough.
go.
And then I also had $40 or $50 worth of food comps that was also expiring at midnight that night. And I originally thought that I was going to go in the morning, which is when I normally like to go
Yeah.
because there's nobody there.
Except for the grandmas.
But I like to go at like 7:30 in the morning when grandmas aren't even there.
Damn.
But it kind of cuts down on the food options. But I would have let the $40 in food comps expire. But I got caught up doing other things, so I went at 7 o'clock at night. And I was like telling myself on the way there, I'm like, look, just go. You'll get they've got a decent deli there. And I was like, I'm going to have this fucking sandwich that I like that they charge like $30 for it. But I'm like, hey, I got a $40 comp for it. Like, it doesn't matter. I was like, just deal with the traffic and the people. No big deal. So when I get there, as you're going up the levels in the parking garage, they have little signboards up on each floor that says how many spots.
Don't you love? I love that so
available.
much.
And they're
nice.
always wrong.
Okay.
But if it says 5, you can bet that there are less than 10.
Okay.
Okay. So
If they
All right.
say if it says 300, you can bet that there's plenty.
gotcha.
What's this a Bobby kind of numbers?
Right.
Yeah. Right up my alley. Numbers for morons.
Right. So I'm going up. So it's like, you go up to level 2 and it says 2. I'm like, fuck that. Go to level 3, it says 2. Fuck that. Go to level 4, 20. I'm like, it's probably not good. Level 5, level 6. So I go all the way up to level 7. There's 8 floors. And it says like 200. So I'm like, perfect. Pull in, find a decent spot, walk over, get in the elevator, go down, play the $250, go get my sandwich, and there's people everywhere.
What time is it when you're
So now it's like
done? 9?
8:30.
I was gonna say like 7:15.
Yeah. So it's like 8:30. And
Put it all on black.
so I'm like walking to the deli, and there's like a sea of people moving, and there's only 10 or 12 foot wide walking areas. And people are just stopping, like walking, and then stopping, and then having a conversation, and generally being confused, like, well, I thought the Keno area was over there. No, it's actually over. And like people are going around them, and it's just turning into romper room. So I go get the sandwich. I'm like, fuck this. I just want to leave. Go back. Same thing. Get on the elevator. Bunch of people. Most of them I don't want to be around. And we go up. People are getting off. We stop on floor 5. The last person that started in the lobby with me is now exiting. And as they get off, 40 people start trying to get onto the elevator.
They probably think it's going down.
And that's what I thought, which is why I said, it's going down. I mean, it's going up. Mm-hmm. It's going up. And they just ignore me. And now there's so many people. I'm getting pushed back to the corner. They're like, excuse me. And I'm like, it's going up. The elevator's going up. Nobody. We get up to my floor. The 2 floors up, which is about 7 seconds. They're going, why is the elevator going up? And I'm like, I've been saying it's going up.
Humans.
I get to the top, and then I have to say, excuse me.
Pardon me.
Can you get the fuck out of my way, please? And they're like, the one guy looks at me and goes, are you VIP? I went, no, I just parked on the 7th floor. And I just realized, like, I fucking hate how much of, like, lost, dazed, and confused people are in normal, everyday situations.
I don't see how people like the
How do they
airport. The
survive?
airport, for example. Holy fucking shit! Like, it just boggles my mind. And I get it. This may be like they may fly twice a fucking lifetime, but
Just general
Jesus
like,
Christ, just-
instructions
yeah.
and
signs and
yeah.
paying attention.
So like ruined my whole night. We wouldn't even talk about how much money I lost.
Well, how was
It's free money. It's
The
fine.
Sandwich was great.
I was going to say the most important part to me is the sandwich.
Sandwich is great. It's like 4 different Italian meats, provolone cheese, oil and vinegar. It's
Oh, yeah.
fantastic.
Nice wet sandwich.
Oh yeah, $28.
$28.
Love it. And then okay, so continuing on this trend of humanity is fucked. I watched this HBO documentary. That I told you about.
You told me about.
I finished it after I told you about it. So today. It's a 4-part series on HBO. Marcel Maciel, The Wolf of God. So it's about this this priest who started the Legionnaires of Christ in Mexico.
It's a cult.
Is it related to Legionnaire's disease?
No.
Oh. That looks pretty awful.
So, like, have you heard of Opus Dei?
No.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, you have.
Opus
It sounds
Dei?
familiar. I don't know what it is. It sounds familiar.
I don't know.
It's a sect of Catholicism.
Okay.
It's a congregation
I have
of
not heard of
Catholicism.
It's like Seventh-day Adventists or some shit like that.
No. They're Catholics.
Okay, I
Right.
don't know the difference.
So what's the movie?
Willy Wonka.
No, he's looking at artwork. Tom Hanks,
Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code. What's the second one?
Da Vinci
The Angel
Code
and
2.
Demons.
Angel and Demons.
Angel and Demons. Opus Dei is the guy that was.
Flogging.
Self-flagellating. Okay.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
I've never
Now,
seen
that's why I've heard it.
So they're
okay.
Opus Dei people, right? So he started one called the Legionnaires of Christ, and it turns out, for all intents and purposes, he may have just been an atheist. And he was molesting children.
Oh my god! Of course.
Oh, okay.
And taking advantage of widows and sleeping with women, and had a secret life where he was pretending to be a CIA agent and then had a wife and a child.
This is Drake.
Catholic Drake.
Yeah, Drake with guilt.
And then Pope John Paul II apparently covered up for him
Oh, perfect.
because he was making more money than anywhere. He was the biggest.
Oh, they're
bringer
still
in
kicking up.
$600 million a year.
Money.
What's the time? Has it been the 80s then?
So he
70s,
died in
80s?
2008.
Well,
And he was basically excommunicated in 2002 or something like that.
Well, you said Pope John Paul. I was just thinking about.
So he went to Spain in 46.
Okay.
You said it was mostly subtitled? Or the
Like
first episode was?
98%
Of the whole show.
It's
the
in
whole thing.
Italian?
It's rough.
Spanish movie.
Spanish, okay.
That's rough.
I love the
Mexico
cult
City.
thing.
It's a
But it
rough
was
watch.
it was wild. Just an absolute wild story. And stuff that was like reported on multiple times, but the story never took off. And then later on, other things would come up and they'd be like, oh, here's like 5 reports from a newspaper that mentioned this guy as being like a monster. And he would just somehow get it to go away. And somehow is like $10,000 to this bishop and, you know, just a complete monster. And so I thought,
I mean, the
he
whole
was-
system is monstrous. It's not just him. It's like
You're tithing at work.
Yeah. So I thought that he confesses. He doesn't. So it's a really crazy 3-hour-ish miniseries.
Wow.
I mean, I think they just caught the Korean guy recently, so I wonder when they're gonna have the documentary or show about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
The Korean cult guy
so
doing the same thing.
The
Well,
one,
not Catholic though.
but the one reporter said that he may have been the biggest monster in the Catholic Church in our lifetimes, but he was also the biggest moneymaker.
Earner.
Yeah, I mean, like, is he? That's I mean, my genuine question is like, is he the bigger monster, or the people knowing and covering up there are the bigger monsters? Because to me, it's like the people covering up is more monstrous than the guy doing it.
Joe Paterno.
To me, they're not more, but they are monstrous as well.
So, and this guy said that based on the people that he hurt and the people that he hurt and the people that they hurt and the weird pyramid scheme of
Yeah, that's how trauma works.
that far out surpasses anybody else in the last 70 years, which is pretty crazy. So there's an interesting quote. So it says, "Where does sickness end and evil begin?"
I mean, that's the whole argument with mental illness, right?
Yeah. So they're saying this
think-
guy's obviously.
I don't think they're both on the same spectrum. I don't think one ends
So to
and the other
speak.
beginning. I think they're concurrent things.
Yeah.
Like you can be both, you know, and one doesn't lead into the other.
True, but so a lot of people, his whole thing was he would tell kids that he had pain and he needed them to massage him, and the pain always ended up in his dick.
That's
generally how it works in massage parlors now. And did he start that? Is he the pioneer of that? I
don't want to pay this
technique.
asshole
I doubt
homage,
that
but-
somehow.
Want to make banana cry?
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
God. Oh, Pinkerton's turn. Are you sleeping?
Pinkerton, you've crossed the line.
But I'm only here once a month, so I have to get it all in. Hey, that's a stand-up bit I stole. I didn't come up with it.
It's the timing of it.
All right, so this might be 10 days early.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
10 days 9/11. Never.
Oh,
forget.
okay.
You forgot, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's not time
dude.
to remember yet. I'll remember when the time comes.
Where were you in
Never
the world? Stop turning.
So there's 9/11 news.
Okay.
So a U.S. Federal judge has now greenlit the idea that we can sue Saudi Arabia
Okay.
Let's
for
do
their
it.
involvement in 9/11.
Oh, well,
how does that-
we definitely need we need more ops in the Middle East, so that'll be helpful.
It's just like the.
You mean as the country that
No, it's the
individuals?
No, there's the one, I can't remember his name now. He was a crown prince that they had said that he funded
Yeah, but who can sue him?
people that were affected.
I was affected.
I was affected.
I would say all of us were.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't get on an airplane that day. I had a business trip. I had to drive.
Well,
I
had
had to
more
go
than
to
that
I was
happen.
on the no-fly list.
Well, that's also because you're podcasting.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm out. Unless this is going to start paying six figures, I got to get out of here.
Oh, dude, I like that little subtle.
That's all it takes, guys.
So going down that same vein, I was telling Bobby about something. I was wondering if you guys had
Which
heard about
vein was it? The main vein?
9/11,
The 9/11.
The 9/11 vein.
the one that we're not supposed to forget.
Is that what the guy with two dicks calls it? The Twin Towers?
Oh.
It's one tower, two veins.
That's a different tab.
Have you heard of Pizza Watch
Yep.
with the Pentagon?
Oh yeah.
So
Is it when they said pedophiles in the pizza place or some shit like
No,
that?
that's-
No, but I
That's a
made the
different
same
Un-
joke.
unre-
last- when I heard
unrelated.
about it.
Okay.
This is the
I wasn't even a joke. That's what I was thinking of.
amount of pizza ordered at the Pentagon has a direct correlation to big shit happening because people are like
Being
working
held.
late and hey, we're gonna have to work till 10 or we'll bring in some food.
I found this website that has live tracking of pizza places around the Pentagon.
You can't
also-
let them know now they're going to order fucking foot-long hot dogs from wherever the fuck.
So in this website, they explain the history of why Pizza Watch is a thing.
Metrics.
So in the 70s and the 80s, the Soviet pizza in it doctrine was using unconventional surveillance methodology targeting Washington, D.C.'s late night food delivery patterns. KGB codename Pizza in it. So they
Which you
were,
would think was British.
Right.
Pizza in it.
That's what Tony would say.
it's PIZZINT. I don't know how to say
I'm moving to the UK with that business idea. Pizza, isn't it? American
So-
pizza.
they were doing this way back in the day.
Yeah.
Wait, but it's all got to be like calzones and strombolis
Yeah.
and shit.
It's actually not
Not
pizza.
pizza. Things are pizza adjacent.
You're like, this isn't pizza, isn't it? Sorry, go ahead.
Perfect.
Think
So
tank.
I love the idea of this, right? So they thought that this was a thing. So they would have KGB people that are in the Russian embassy or the Soviet Union embassy calling local pizza places and figuring out what the delivery time was. This is before, obviously.
Yeah, you have to call. Oh.
Right? So they would find out how busy it is. So they would call every night and say, like, hey, how long does it take to get a pizza? And when the times went up and they called other places and the times were going up, they would say, it has to be a lot of people at the Pentagon working late. So it's just a super interesting thing. And then lately, pizza delivery has gone up. And
Yep.
now everybody's thinking
800%, were you saying? Something like that?
it's like
That's a-
800%
that's a lot.
the last 5 days.
I know that it makes me jealous I don't work at the Pentagon.
Because there's that much pizza.
In that
Just
place,
crushing
so I
pizzas.
looked at it because we talked about it recently, and you were reading me off the companies, and you forgot to mention one company in particular that I'm a huge fan of.
Which one I forget?
We the Pizza.
Oh yeah.
So if you ever are in the DC
Oh, that's all
area,
it knows. Oh, you mean like after it becomes a free state again?
It was never a state.
yeah, true. It's never a state. We
district.
We the Pizza is fucking fantastic. They have 2 locations. There is at least that I know of. There is one in Pentagon City, and then there's one like quarter mile from the Capitol,
I have to figure out.
away from the mall.
I should be there next Wednesday.
Dude, do yourself a favor. Some of the best pizza in the DMV area.
I can't believe I have to go to DC after fucking 13 years.
So
Treat yourself.
real quick on the KGB thing, I was watching a video the other day that prior to the internet, the KGB hacked what was the internet, just the government internet, and they stole the plans for the space shuttle. But all they had to do there when they found it in the database, all it would have was like the rec number for it. So they just had somebody from the embassy go ask them to see this, and they'd pull them the documents. They stole 2,000 documents and made what was essentially a better version of the space shuttle. And then the USSR collapsed, and it's
Before
actually
they could actually get it.
I think they did one test launch with it, and now there's actually a space shuttle in like some random ass Ukrainian warehouse. Just I watched some Urban X video. These guys exploring
If
it.
only they would have kept
Fucking
the
space shuttle.
Tetris.
Do. We'd all be singing that as our national anthem.
So do we know why there's an 800% increase right now?
Oh no.
And there's
There's
so many
things going on.
options to choose from.
Like, which,
This isn't
Heaven only knows.
This isn't what's behind door number 1,
so
door number
is
2.
it,
There's like I'm in the hall of mirrors.
The current
Did they run out of spray tan?
no the current theory on X
I'm not. On,
is that Trump is dead.
Yeah, but it's been because he made an appearance Saturday.
They're saying he didn't.
They posted.
course.
They posted
Was it
pictures
AI?
of
They
him.
posted pictures.
Yeah, so I don't really believe in.
I know, but, they're pointing out the pictures.
Oh, my God.
Had his
Yeah.
hand.
No doubt.
Yeah, he's in bad shape.
doubt.
He's got a lot of medical issues.
You know why I don't believe it? Because JD Vance would have already let us know.
Just Dance Vance.
He would have been like, good news, everybody.
no worries.
Yep.
So it's funny you say that because JD Vance did recently say he cannot wait to be president.
No, there you go.
Just can't wait to be king.
Yep.
So hopefully,
Lion King said.
all right. So
Yes.
the only other thing I have on here,
No, he's gonna pop up and he's gonna be fucking tromping and be like, y'all thought I was dead, and he just fucking hitting it.
by the way,
That's me walking through the safe streets of DC.
Bobby and I are just tromping over here.
more government control and power.
Is there more traffic right now? Because I don't know. I don't go around the area because I have to go there next week. I don't know if I have to go early. Or not.
Traffic?
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's awful.
There's tanks everywhere, bro. You make sure you have your ID.
Take the train. Take the train.
Make sure you don't. You see the ICE people.
Yeah, Shady Grove. Take the train.
Oh, so Chris, how often do you travel?
Road to plane.
I mean, that's where I used to go. Or Wheaton and take the trip.
What'd you say?
International travel. So
It's Canada's.
just Canada.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm
a couple
doing.
times a year, maybe.
Yeah, it'll be my second time this year.
So
which I
somebody
need
sent
my
me an
driver's
article
license.
saying to be careful coming back from international travel because immigration can take your phone and can access anything that your phone can access without a warrant. And I just was wondering if that's fucking true or not. I'll probably ask Chat.
What happened since once? I mean, I just came back from Japan recently, and that was perfectly normal.
So super rare thing, but
okay.
that they can if they want to.
Have at it. My
Well-
dick pics are going to ruin your day.
Yeah. I don't know.
You'll be thinking about that motherfucker
I
at
have
night.
not run into anything of that. I do have.
My dick pics would
You ever seen raw hamburger meat?
no. So like I've been running an OnlyFans where I curate my pubic hair to look like different presidents. So I haven't
How'd the
released,
powdered wig era go?
I haven't released the Abraham Lincoln yet, and if somebody got a hold of
Because
that,
that could,
early,
depending on what phase of his life, it could be a really bad look.
no, pre-shot, pre-bullet to the head.
Do you have like the little chin trap under your balls?
Oh,
So do you have is there a booth to take the photos in?
a Wilkes booth.
Yeah, it's a Wilkes booth for dick pics of Abraham
If-
Lincoln.
If that photo
So
gets
top
out
hat.
early, that'll fuck me over financially, so I can't allow that to get out early.
Real quick question. You were talking about travel and things. My driver's license, it expires in November. What's the process in Maryland to get a
Easy.
driver's license?
The one in Frederick is very good.
I have to go somewhere. I can't just do it online.
I don't. If you use the 10-year mark, you have to go and take a new picture.
It's not 10 years. It would have been.
Then you might be able to do
like
it online.
Yeah, you might be
7, 8.
You might be able to do it.
Do you have a real ID?
Yeah, it's got the star on it. Yeah.
Okay, then
and a crab.
Because sometimes once in a
you
while
should be able to do it
they
online.
want you to get a new picture. So if they don't need a new picture from you, then you can do it online. Just check. The MVA website is not bad. I like the MVA a lot more than the DMV because I have to deal with the DMV before.
Deal with the DMV or riding that elevator again. What are your choices? What's your pick?
Suicide.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
All right, so the last thing on my list, I started playing a new game,
Oh.
Helldivers 2.
Oh, wow. Welcome to, well, I haven't played, but yes, in a long time. But yeah, you're joining the effort for liberty and freedom.
Yeah, so have you heard of this game?
Yeah, you in DC too?
What kind of tank did they give your regiment? Ours is like an 82 Cutlass.
What?
Are you fighting robots, the bugs, or
Wait, I'm,
bugs.
The bugs.
I'm riffing on DC, not on your game.
Oh,
sorry.
I was just
Fine line there.
so
Well,
the-
it's helpful. You're playing online, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Are you on comms at all? Are you on headphones with anybody?
Yep.
Okay.
so the name of my ship, Bobby will like this one. The Distributor of Equality. So anybody that doesn't know,
At last.
it's very Starship Troopers
And 40Ks, but like
and 40K
Yeah.
kind of mixed
Well, what's the
together.
difference?
yes. But I mean, the creator was going
I
to
know.
make a 40K game and it ended up making Helldivers 2, I believe.
Yeah,
is
but
what
so all of that, like you're shooting a bunch of bugs,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, how do you like that freedom? Like, it's fucking
nice.
way over the top. I love
Yeah,
it.
it's super fast as everyone's like saluting, and then it's
Yeah.
all about freedom and liberty, though.
So like you in the game, you'll go up to something and it'll be like a tool board, right? So there'll be like wrenches and stuff like that on the board, and it'll say all the things you need to make a better society are on this board.
Beautiful. It's got a really good community.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the few communities of gaming that aren't toxic. Everyone's
Nice.
just like into it.
So I think that's it.
All right. I got a few things myself. So took Jana to her first concert,
Yeah, at the Nine Inch Nails.
Nine Inch Nails, and
How was that?
Was it playing in Baltimore?
Yeah, at the arena.
Yeah.
And it was shockingly good.
You didn't like it
Shockingly, why was it
because he doesn't want to jack old Trent Reznor.
Correct.
He wants
I
to
like
heroin out young Trent Reznor.
drunk, young, drunk, broken Trent Reznor is my favorite.
Has he withered some, or is he still jacked?
No. He's still very, very healthy looking. But I saw them live. The last time I saw them live was for the album. I think it was called the Slip tour. It was them and
Slipknot.
not Judas Priest, Jane's Addiction, and
Wow.
and it was not great. It was not great. It was fine, but it was not great. I saw a great show was the Fragility tour with them in Perfect Circle, and that's the best show I've ever been to in my life. But so I had very low expectations for this because the last one I went to, which was some time ago, was past the prime. Right, this was far better. It was dialed in. There was I was a little concerned.
Was there an opening act?
It was a electronic music guy, Boys Noise or something like that.
Was it in your opinion, a bit off brand to be his opening act?
No,
Okay.
it was a DJ. It was like more like a DJ bit.
Yeah.
But like
Oh, I know that song.
What's going to happen next?
Manicure. It was similar to that.
Tromping. Yep.
Yeah,
Dubstep.
people were tromping all over the place. So it wasn't bad. It was an hour.
Fine.
It was an hour long. Half hour probably would have done the trick. But the main show opened up. There was 2 stages. There was like a square stage in the middle of the arena, and it just opened up with him and a piano.
Oh.
And he did one song, and then he did a second song, and then a third song, and then a fourth song.
Was there a fifth?
And I was like starting to panic. I was like, oh no, because he's just crazy enough for this to
So
be
one-man
it.
show? Yeah.
And this is my kid's first show and everything. And then like as soon as he finished the last beat of all right, when you motherfuckers do your nerd weeks, this is how I'm going to be next time. I'm letting you know right now. They're not even paying attention.
I am.
So I was like, the whole
5 songs in? Was it
5 songs
Was
in.
it good though? Was
No,
it good?
4 songs.
Like the concert was notwithstanding. Like was that good?
So in hindsight, now that you see the whole thing, yes.
Okay.
At the time, good enough, but this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah.
Lights went dark. They had this film over the stage. The film started play. There's a guy playing the drums like a screen of a movie. Like on the, so it was huge, you know, and it was the drums to Wish, and then the lights came back on. He was up on the main stage, and then they started like the show. But then he came back to the middle stage at some point too, like disappeared and reappeared. And the middle stage, like the ceiling bit came down. There was a square, same size as the stage they were on, and sort of shadowed each other. And these light beams, for lack of a better term, like filled the box of the square, and it filled with smoke, so it looked like this like laser wall that they were doing. Then they did like a lot of like electronic music, and then went back to the main stage and did it. What was cool about it was Jaina's favorite song by them is this song called Reptile. It's from Downward Spiral, but it's a deep cut, and they fucking played it.
Wow.
And I was just like, girl, that's 1 in a million shot. That, you know, this is your first concert.
Good luck matching this experience.
Yeah. So
Did you tell her you pulled a few strings?
yeah, I lied. So the other thing, the only negative aspect to it was I was standing behind a row of genetically modified humans.
Oh, did you have seats or?
We did, but no one was sitting.
I got you.
Wait, there's GMO humans now?
Yes.
A long time, yeah.
Yes. They were all, I think, 9'4".
Oh, Scandinavians.
My people.
Which is your people.
Beltaloda.
which is just my luck, you know. And so
Couldn't pull that string, huh?
yeah, other than that, there was this girl that was sitting next to me, and she came pretty early on, so to speak, and because I mean, what's the other option? And like,
hey, yo.
And
it's not a race, Bobby.
and anyway, she was I've just figured that her boyfriend went to get merch, or husband went to get merch, or drinks or whatever, and then 3 people came in and sat next to her, and she clearly didn't know them, and I just turned to her and I was like, "Are you here by yourself?" And she was like, "Yep." And I was like, "That's hard," and I gave her a dap, and then we just got back to the show. But I respected it, and Jaina had a great time.
That's awesome.
It was a good show.
Was that did you guys have that planned, or was that kind of a?
So I had suggested it, and then when we said we were all going to do a fucking Sleep Token, I was like, well, that's super expensive, so we won't do that. And then Laura made me feel guilty. So,
so you guys aren't going to Sleep Token?
No, we are.
Oh, okay.
But then I felt guilty about the 9 Inch Nails bit. So then, my dad's 85th birthday was this past week.
Oh, 85th. I didn't realize he was up there.
And we met at Outback Steakhouse, as you do on your 85th birthday.
Yeah.
And
Was he up here
he was for a golf tournament.
Yeah.
for a golf tournament.
But he squeezed us in.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Between the 16th and 17th hole.
All right, got 10 minutes.
Yep. So they were supposed
You meet me
to
on the golf course?
Exactly. And they were supposed to come to Selena's softball practice that night to see her play softball.
Yeah.
And like he sits down and like they're like, so I think Leia asked, like, are you guys coming to softball? And my dad was like, well, no, I don't know. I played 19 or 18 holes of golf today. And I was just like, I was devastated. Like, I was legitimately like, I died right there, And I was like, you motherfucker, man. Like, never am, like, and I love my dad, but never in my life have I wanted to love someone more. Like, he just refuses to let me, Anyway, he did end up coming, so to speak. Yeah, he said, I'll come for an hour. I think he stayed for 40 minutes and then rolled out. And whatever, it's fine. Thanks for the cheese. Actually, we circumvented it. He was pissed about that too, but that's okay. We're even, I guess. But yeah, I mean, like...
Wait, you didn't even get free cheese fries out of it.
I know. On his birthday. Yeah. But I also think that, like, man, like, I don't know. I just don't understand them. But, like, I love them. I want to make sure that I reiterate that. But it's like you're sitting in this environment with your fucking grandkids. This is you never know. You're 85 years old and you've lived a pretty wild life.
At this point, and I say this about my folks too, you should count the days you see them.
100%.
It's getting slim.
100%. And this could be the last time.
Yeah.
And like, we're spending the time with Joan telling me about some things that his wife telling me about some things that she's got going on, and
Your stepmother?
my stepmom, mommy dearest, who I respect, and I'm really happy for what she provides for my father and everything. Like I'm very grateful for her, but it's just like, man, like I just don't fucking get it, man.
So
Everyone's different.
here's an interesting question. So in retrospect now, that experience of that dinner, would you have rather him not?
100%.
Yeah.
So
that's what I think about too, about like, like last potential meetings with people.
yeah.
Like, is it like if you
Was that a good one?
If you have a good one already, and the
Yeah,
last
dude.
one was a good one, should you chance it?
Yeah.
And fuck up the last memory?
And it's like, man, like, so they came up on a Friday. They had dinner with one of Joan's kids, played golf.
Went to their softball practice.
He went to their, just there because they don't have any kids. So they just went to their grown adult league softball. And then went to.
It's really competitive, Farrell.
Yeah. Played golf the next day. Played golf the next day. Played golf the next day. Or no, went to West Virginia to see some of their old friends up there. Spent some time with them. And then saw my fucking kids for a dinner and 40-minute softball thing. And it's just like, man, like, why? I just, and you can't. And then here's another thing. So I was like, all right, look, at the very least, I'm working on this photo project. What can you do for me? I'm trying to get some information. And I'm like asking him questions about like his jobs and shit and like what years they started. I'm trying to like figure out some of the numbers because some of the shit's getting confusing because everything on that side of the family is such a big fucking secret. Everything's a big fucking secret. So my dad used to be a firefighter for one county, right? He left that county, became a police officer for a different county, left that job and became a firefighter for another county, right? And I was just like, well, why did you leave the first job and go to the second one? He's like, I had some things I had to handle. We'll leave it at that. It's like, yo, what the fuck is the big, like,
No one cares about the secret
this
anymore.
is what you're taking to the grave, dude. Like, like,
It's like that secret's not protecting anybody right now, right?
and maybe that's why I'm so open. Because I just hate the fucking like cloak and dagger of why you left a fucking job.
You think your dad was mobbed up?
Man, who the fuck knows?
But didn't you find out about the first county on this most recent trip?
Yes.
You had no idea.
Didn't even know. And then it came up in conversation. And then I was like, what the fuck? And then I wanted answers for it. And then it was a big secret. It's all a big secret.
I mean,
big
to be
fucking
fair,
secret.
I didn't find out I have a side grandma until I was in my 30s.
What is a side?
Oh, no. Lore drop. Another day.
Another day. Or we'll find the episode for you with all the side grandma
I'll just ask him
drama.
at the cookout.
That'll work too.
Two more things. But I just want to close. I'll always be grateful for what my father did for me. I'll always respect him. I'll always appreciate who and what he was that has contributed to making me who and what I am. But man, oh man, do I think that he's really screwing the pooch on the time that he has available for his grandchildren. Friday night, I was the most happy I have been in a long time.
Oh, love to hear it.
Pizza?
So that might have been, honestly, Chris. Now I'm not as happy.
It's just the frozen shit Farrell buys though. So
There was nothing special about it. I was off work. My wife came home. She kind of came in like a wrecking ball. Had a fucking attitude about fucking everything, and but we went to softball practice. It was probably about 71 degrees.
Oh, nice.
I had 2 jugs full of Orange Crush mix.
Oh, that helps.
I had an earphone full of music, and I sat in a perfectly great weather. No sun on my back. No, just 1 degree colder than the neutral temperature for a 98-degree human being, with a good buzz, good music, my wife next to me watching my kid play softball, getting fucked up. And I was like, man, I'm happy as fuck right now.
So happy for you, bro.
That's awesome.
I don't think I've been this content in a long time. And I had to keep check of my mental, because I kept saying, like, you still got this to do, and you got this to do, and when you get home, you got to fucking get this. But I was just like, no, I was just stay the fuck here for a minute and soak this in. But I was happy, and I made a note that I was like, I'm happy. Like,
it's awesome.
It was. And then came home and actually continued, because then Jana came home from work. And then she was like, I'm in the mood to listen to music. And I was like, say less. And then we listened to music for like another half hour, 45 minutes, and then went upstairs, had great sex, and went to bed. And then I did a Bobby Boogie Bop on the Neptunes, which was also fantastic, and comes out September 8th, I think. But it was a good time, good music, and it's an interesting, because Bobby Boogie Bop is usually focused on one thing, so it's like Black Sabbath or fucking Jay-Z or Wu-Tang Clan or whatever. And because Neptunes have worked with so many different artists over so many different genres and everything, it was just interesting to do one that was that mixy. It was a good time.
I have something that I totally forgot. There is a conspiracy theory about Garth Brooks, and I was just thinking, what's the most obscure thing I could ask you? Like, would you ever do something like that? Uh-huh. There's a theory that Garth Brooks is a serial killer, and there's like 200 bodies buried on his land out now. And they mentioned Chris Gaines a lot, like this dark period in his life where he needed to do this. So you might get some comments next time you wear your shirt in public. That's the main thing I wanted to say. It's like this whole conspiracy theory that I've seen about
popularized by the Your Mom's House podcast.
Oh, really?
Who was that exactly?
Tom Segura.
Yeah, that's where I saw it. Because they had that dude. There's some dude that does a podcast about, he's like a reformed criminal, and he tells all these stories about how he, would run check schemes and all this shit. And I'm pretty sure it was him that was on there with you. Yes, I did see it on that podcast. The clip I saw was from that.
So they put up signs. People go to his concerts and put up signs like, "Hey, Garth, where are the bodies?"
That's fucked up.
If there was ever a face that suggested it, it's that one.
And the cameraman will be like panning through, like, "Whoop."
Blame it all on my roots.
Showed up in boots.
Just a couple of notes. I don't need to talk about it too much, because we're good on time, and I'm ready to transition, really. But
Bobby.
Yeah.
This is not the platform to discuss that.
Cracker Barrel. Anybody have any thoughts, any hot takes on that?
So
people are so mad about it.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know why people are so mad about it in the
Cracker
first
Barrel
place.
has been good in 10 years.
Well, so I was going to
love
say
Cracker Barrel.
it has changed significantly over the past 10, and by far a connoisseur, Bobby.
Alabama.
Yeah, but I've been eating Cracker Barrel for a long ass time, right? So it started in Central Tennessee, and obviously we had them in North Alabama, and I remember the first time they built one that wasn't by an interstate, because I was like their thing for a while. It was always like in the city at Huntsville on some crossroads, they built one. I'm like, whoa, that's awesome. So I ate at a Cracker Barrel a lot. They've changed a lot of their recipes. Their portion sizes are,
It's still like 6 plates worth of food.
It's still a lot of food, but that hash brown casserole used to fill up that side plate, and now you're getting a scoop, right? So as far as the logo goes, who fucking cares? Taking all the shit down on the walls, who cares? The people I feel sorry for right now is whoever bid out that sign contract.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they had a cancellation fee in there and do something with all
But
this.
so the bigger conspiracy theory is is that it's becoming corporate because of the location of all the Cracker Barrels, because of that interstate property.
Yeah.
Right. So it becomes more corporate. They change how the building looks. They change how the decor looks, so that when they eventually drive it into the ground, that they can sell it
and turn into something else.
And all the parts are worth more, which is why all the Taco Bells
all look the same.
They don't look like
and fucking McDonald's.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, yeah. It used to be very
all of that.
That roof.
All of that's going to just a
Now all the Pizza Huts are
IHOP,
titled
same.
on
The
places.
blue
plain looking thing.
And I don't like it.
Something else.
What?
I don't like all of these things looking
The sterileness of everything.
Of it. Some of it more so than others. And I'm not upset about it to like say anything about it on the internet.
Yeah.
But when I see a McDonald's and I think about how fun McDonald's used to look to me as a kid, and I see it now, I'm like,
It's
man,
a
that
gray
doesn't
box.
look like a fun place to go
Yeah,
anymore.
it looks industrial.
And it should.
Yes.
Well, and that's why McDonald's got rid of all their
Tree houses and
Yeah,
shit.
the five,
Yeah,
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 the-
yeah,
the
yeah.
two-story playpens that used to be like in the
think
front.
about from a liability. Hell, I'm pretty sure I have a memory of getting hurt like
Right,
on a McDonald's.
but they got rid of it
place
because
that-
it didn't add any value
Right.
to them.
Here's my
and takeout.
my take
Takeout's
on,
changed. COVID ruined a lot of stuff like that.
on the Cracker Barrel thing. I didn't know this happened because I don't visit that restaurant very frequently, but I did see that they changed like the triangle games, which was the only thing I really enjoyed there. Where it used to say like if you got one peg left, you're a genius.
Oh yeah.
2, you're pretty smart. 3, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
4, you're an ignoramus.
Ignoramus. Yep.
And now it says like supposedly according to this meme, which is the only evidence that I'm going off of to be fair, but it's like 1, you're a genius. 2, you're really smart. 3, you really tried. 4, give it another go. Like, and I'm like, no, man, go back to the other shit.
Yeah.
Once again, I don't feel
I
strongly.
always wanted to be an ignoramus.
Yeah, well, it's like it's good fun. Like I always was the ignoramus, but I was like, oh fuck, man, I'm the ignoramus. You know, like I never had my feelings hurt over this.
I
shit.
remember as a kid being like, "Oh, I can play the triangle game over there."
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
I only have 4 pegs.
and I don't feel any kind of way about it, like enough to write on the internet about it, for instance.
Like most
Well,
things.
the crazy thing about it is,
But I got one more thing. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say the crazy thing about it is that they caved. Like,
So that's where I'm going next.
Okay.
So I don't give a shit about the logo. I don't care if they change it, don't change it. None of that bothers me. For any restaurant, it wouldn't prevent me from going. Now, things like you mentioned, changing the quantity, changing the recipe,
yeah.
Yes.
those sorts of things will prevent me from going to a restaurant.
Yes.
So I don't give a shit about the logo personally at all. However, we always talk on here about speaking with your money.
Yes.
And I do respect that enough people that were fans of that
They
place
lost a
were
lot
like,
of money.
no, bring it to back.
Yeah.
They
You know,
lost
and
a lot of money.
yeah, you know, I saw a reel on Instagram that was about when Pepsi changed their logo in 2008. And they showed this document that was given to corporate about why they should change it. It was like, I want to say it was like a 30-page document. And it had in there graphs and charts about like the new logo, and they say that the new logo will bring the centrifugal forces of the universe into the Pepsi logo. Like all of that for them to change it, people hated it and they changed it back. Yeah. And this guy who made the reel, he was like, I guarantee you love it or hate the new Cracker Barrel logo. I'm indifferent. There was a document just as long and stupid for that.
I mean, they probably paid somebody millions of dollars, and think about if they were going to architecturally change every single building. If they had already started that, there's a lot of dominoes that will fall because of this. And it'll be probably, I don't know, might bankrupt some companies just because that business they pre-bought stock. Think about what you do if you would like, I need you to. There's 1,000 of these locations, and we need one for everyone to make whatever. And
I buy enough.
And you buy enough material, and then they're like, "Oh, well, never mind. Sorry, here's your 20% cancellation." Like that doesn't even cover the material.
Right.
In the same breath, Hooters is changing their layout to go back to the old school Hooters. Apparently, the Hooters
just like hot chicks with big tits.
Yes, but apparently
for families.
Yes, but for families
and wings.
So one of the things they're doing is they're getting rid of bikini night, which apparently is a thing at Hooters. I wasn't aware. I haven't been to Hooters in forever.
Yeah.
And that maybe that's part of the problem.
Anymore.
It's also a franchise,
I haven't been there since I was a high school student.
I've eaten at Hooters occasionally. I like their
their food.
Daytona
They're
wings.
just not around anymore.
So I'm actually not a fan of the food, but I do fuck with their curly fries. The curly fries
That's
are
on brand. They are good.
But anyway,
you can get cheese on them.
So I know
Probably bacon.
I know better.
Okay.
Because I know where the goat is. So like, this is what I will say about the Hooters thing. They said that they're bringing back the tank top and shorts and getting away from the more risque. So I didn't know that their uniform had changed.
I didn't. Last time I was in the Hooters, it was tank top and
yeah, me
shorts
too.
with
Me too.
That's what it normally is, but they did have smaller garments
I didn't know that, but I don't know. Like they mentioned like these other places like the Tilted Kilt and shit that have gotten even more sort of sexy and whatever. And I'm sure that like if you're that person that's going to go to Hooters to look at women while you eat,
Just go to a strip club.
well, their food usually isn't as great.
I know a couple places.
So I will say that Milstrom's have good grilled cheese, but like aside from what it used to,
You say grilled cheese?
grilled cheese.
Oh, I thought that was something.
You can
different.
get
Grilled cheese. It's where their cheeks.
Okay, so like the Tilted Kilt, like if I was the person that was going to go to one of those restaurants and I had the option and I'm going to just eat mediocre food in front of scantily clad women and I have the choice between the orange shorts and the tank top versus the tied up little shirt in the schoolgirl skirt, I'm probably choosing the schoolgirl skirt. So I get why they would be losing.
Listen,
in that battle. Yeah.
I've been to the Twin Peaks in Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh, there was another one that was mentioned. I've never been to one.
I haven't been to the Twin Peaks either.
I always want to know what the hierarchy is. Like, do you like if you start at one, is the goal to make it to is Hooters the top? Is that like?
I don't know. They're making it sound like it's not. Yeah.
I mean, they closed a bunch of stores though.
Then the last thing, and this is all kind of in the same breath. Mortal Kombat 2 was supposed to come out this fall, third quarter or fourth
This
quarter.
is the game or the movie?
The movie.
Okay.
They've moved it to next spring,
That's a big move.
but they've moved it there, and I'm gonna.
it's
I
already
can't
done.
deal with some of these ads and shit, but I'm gonna give it a quick look. Apparently, it's because of two movies that are coming out around the same time. But honestly,
What movies are coming out? That's
neither one of them I found to be specifically like threatening.
That's what I was going to say. Are they entitled?
Mortal Kombat 2 will go up against Amazon MGM Studios' Is God Is, an untitled neon theatrical release. Warner's has had the date RSVP'd in Comic Score. And then there's some like chick flick.
why would they?
All I know is that Roman Reigns got beat down last night on the pay-per-view so he could go be Akuma in the Street Fighter movie. And Cody Rhodes is Guile.
It just seems like those audiences wouldn't necessarily interfere with each other. But what do I know?
I feel like you should be more confident in your own product.
How did the first movie do in the box office?
I'm not sure. I can look it up.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
The first like 7 minutes was good, and then it was.
Well,
the rest of it was trash.
I think I did end up watching it
I watched
at some
it.
point.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't start out like
The first 7 minutes was good.
Wander
Yeah.
into a village and there's a fight, and then
It's
it just
ninja
kind of unravels from there and a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I don't know. I guess unless it's like the
84.4 million worldwide.
Oh, and how did they greenlit
A second one.
for-
In
42
'95 though.
No. This is
no.
2021, post COVID. 42.3 million from domestic theaters and 42 million from international.
Well, if it
theaters.
was in 2021, then there's an asterisk beside it because that's
Sure.
So that means '95 Mortal Kombat the film did better.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a better movie. 95.
Yes. Yeah. So was the second.
We literally covered this, Bobby. We covered it live.
I tried to sneak it in, so to speak. Yeah. And then we got a couple questions.
Hey, how would you ask a
Oh,
question?
I'm glad you added that.
You can email us at nerdrageradiomail@gmail.com.
So this is from Trey. Trey writes in and says, customer service. What up, guys? All this talk about customer service got me reflecting on a job I had at Home Depot service desk. One lady drove 2 hours plus to pick up trash cans she ordered online. Do we know why she traveled 2 hours? No. Long story short, there I am, and she is cursing like a sailor at the harbor. We didn't have enough in stock to fulfill her order. I was trying to give her alternate options, but she was not having it. I really badly wanted to pull up my Amazon app and show her she can literally order the same trash can for cheaper on Amazon and have it delivered to her house the same day. Boggles my mind how stupid some people can be. I've many other examples, but I'll spare you guys. Also, examples of good experiences. In the end, I know not to ever work a customer service job again. One guy tried returning a pressure washer after he had used it for about 15 years. FYI,
Costco, you can do that.
return policy is 90 days. Hey, Joey, what time does an astronaut eat?
I don't know. I don't know.
At launch time. I like it. I like it.
I'm glad they're all directed at you.
They're always directed at me.
It's my fault.
Thomas writes in and says, couple of orange crushes in, and I told my wife about your Jay-Z impression, saying it's one of the better ones. My question is, can you sample it so I don't have to go digging for it for Hip Hop Bobby? Appreciate all of you and what you do for the community week in and week out. Rage on, and definitely need some Ladyboy content out of Farrell with
There
this
you go.
Ty buttons. Ty Budinez? Budinez. Budinez. A business. Ty business. Ty, I'm getting old.
Get on the sidewalk, Bobby. Streets ain't for everybody.
You know, because being old in hip hop is like, it's crazy, right? Like, for hip hop, being old is intricate. All right. Luke writes in and says, Raja. Hey guys, hope all is well. So just a few points on the Psycho Stu Raja shitstorm, if you allow it. Simple fact of the matter is normal public are not welcome in wrestling locker rooms. That includes celebrities or whatever. Chris will tell you that is where the wrestlers can be separate from the public, set up their matches, run ideas, and help develop the show. They have areas for meet and greets where they can sell merch and catch up with supporters and friends. That separation of locker room from the public and is part of the culture and a vital part of what makes wrestling what it is. So whoever allowed Raja and the guy live streaming, the whole thing is a massive clown to start with. Psycho Stu is absolutely at fault for trying to work an angle, hitting Raja with the beer, but, and I'm not one to judge a book here, but I think he's seen the guy walking around live streaming, assumed that he was some indication of how wrestling works and decided to go for it. That's why the "aren't you going to sell it" is said. Stupid? Yes. Credit for Stu for apologizing multiple times for being out of order, and once the handshake was happened, that's where things should have ended. 100% agree with you, Luke. I understand what you said, Bobby, about rage and losing it in situations. I'm sure many do and have been in those situations and made bad decisions based on that anger and that rage. I've swam in those pools, and it's only ever led to negative outcome either for myself, my friends, or the aggrieved. Nice word. But the difference here is that he has the time. Following the initial hit from the beer can, he has the time to think about it. Even after the apology, he could have got his licks in, and things probably would have been fine after that, and he doesn't. So I want to interject there. Yes, I agree with you there too. I'm talking about the rage. Though you can see the rage start once the swings start. Mm-hmm. That's where it turns off, and I just know it. I know I've seen it 1,000 times. Where the person that's in there checks out, and this other thing takes over.
Yeah, but the rage was building while he was sitting.
Yes.
Just stewing.
Yes. I'm saying that once it kicked in. Because he's a fucking coward. He was egged on by a load of people on some bullshit. I agree. Yeah. This guy takes time to take money off of strangers live on stream to hurt another human being. On some Lionsgate early 2000 horror film mercenary shit. Mess that guy up for money, for clout, and will boost your numbers. I agree with all of that. The whole situation is a stain on both pro wrestling and MMA and sets both back whatever way you want to slice it. Yeah. What upsets and frustrates me is the frankly shit takes by a bunch of talking heads across all spectrums of MMA and wrestling, leeching views off of an assault. On a positive note, at the time of writing, Psycho Stu is out of the hospital, recovering at home, and has had a GoFundMe be massively supported by both wrestling and MMA fans, and credit to the wrestler that pulled Raja off of Stu, because otherwise he would have killed him.
I mean, civil suit, bro. Get that money.
Wonder how many subs he would have gotten for that. Much love, Luke. I don't disagree with that.
I mean, the thing is, like, just relentless beating someone after they're unconscious is like...
I mean, to me, the fault allows...
I don't think he's making that conscious choice.
The fault lands with a promoter, who's Rikishi, who owns a promotion, who allowed that to be going on at his show.
And like I've said, numerous times at this point, I'm not speaking about that in regards to this question, just for the audience in general. Like, for me, it all stops at the apology and the acceptance of the apology. Sure. That's where, if you're a man, then that's where it ends.
Now, and I don't know, like, was there a spot planned for him to jump in and interact, or did he just run in the ring?
No. He was supposed to.
He just didn't. Nobody told him what to do.
Well, that's the other crazy thing is like how
threw him in there.
How do you say, hey, we're going to try to cross promote your career in this, and then he has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, and that's the fault of everybody in the back.
And had the dude come up and been like, "Hey man, I'm sorry. I thought you were working an angle, and I thought you." And he was like, "Yeah, fuck you and your apology, and now catch Merry Fistmas." I wouldn't.
But I think that's why
I wouldn't feel any way about it.
Rafiki lost his
his WWE ID affiliation.
All right. Whew. Okay, good show. Let's get to partying. Shout out to Phil.
Already been there, brother.
I know. I got to catch up. Shout out to Phil on Facebook. On Twitter and our note. Shout out to Dante on Facebook. And we don't have to shout out anybody for being on assignment. So that's great. And with that, flap your labius.
Moist eyes.
Tasty taint.
Tight dick player.